And so Apollo saw a dead man walking. By Apollo I mean Rafa saw a dead man walking. I didn't think this through. This bit is done and so are you. I almost brought it back. I almost did it. Getting better. It's selective. Sometimes I can do that shit on cue, sometimes I can't. Hello. We are finishing up Apollo Justice in the Political Revolution, otherwise known as Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. Probably should have been Apollo's game again, let's be honest here. It's fine. Hello, Secret. Don't mind me. With these dulcet sounds. Play for y'all while I drink my monster. And wait for people to file in. It is Apollo's game, fucking right. I do appreciate, that's not a criticism for the record, before anyone gets any bright ideas. Yeah, no, like, I appreciate the fact that this one's been so focused on Apollo, considering this was originally supposed to be his trilogy. Yeah, I saw that. I was getting ready to post the link right as people were in the live stream chat saying, well, I guess the stream's canceled. To varying degrees of sarcasm. Aw, Boop, thank you. Good God. Right off the bat. Jesus. Fucking have $1? I'll take $1. I'd buy that for $1. That's like one whole Rice Krispie treat. Which I also have with me as a snack for later if I need them. I like video game! Hey, Minato, the dead walk. The dead walk! Because I was trying to remember, one of the reasons I started kind of late is when I had a late dinner, and two, I was trying to think, okay, what the fuck was happening in this game? Last I remember, we established the fact that when Rafa saw her dad walking towards the negotiation situation, he was actually already dead, which means somebody, and by somebody I mean the whole 2 people who are probably capable of doing it, channeled her dad and walked away in front of her to create deliberately or I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's just figuring out the how at this point. It's obvious the queen's fucking evil. What's Turk and JC? You got nachos? Very nice. Think the borders will open before the week of the end of the year? A question I don't really have the answer to, Akira. I'm not even 100% sure what the situation's like there. You're at your bargaining point? I mean, it never hurts to hope. I'll certainly hope for you. What's Kurgdin today? I'm not sure what that one means. Hi, Abyss. Sorry, yeah. Oh, yeah, we started Berseria last night. I'm sorry, Abyss. I would have given y'all more heads up on that, but I was exactly as unprepared for as everyone else was. We just Ian wanted to start a new game. We showed him a couple trailers of stuff that had been on my radar that I thought he might potentially actually be interested in, and shockingly, he said Berseria. So we started Berseria. I'm surprised as you are. We gotta do a title card for it. I've gotta ask him what character he wants to be if I'm gonna do one. Your daily commissions, JC? In Genshin, I did mine last night before I went to bed, because I was up pretty late. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck on story progress until rank 35, and I'm dying. I'm only 31. I need to know what comes next. All I did was help prepare a fucking funeral for a dragon god. Ian's opinion, he seemed to be enjoying himself. We talked a little bit before he left after we stopped streaming. He thinks Velvet's a little boring, which was also my impression of her back when I watched attempt to watch a playthrough for it a while back, but he's enjoying it. He's having fun with it. He's up for continuing it, so that's good. That's gonna be the new Friday game, kind of. Glad to be here. Haven't felt the best lately, but getting better. Aw, Abyss, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope we can cheer you up at least a little bit. Also, hey, YoPro, help. Alright, don't mind me. Also, hi, MD. Sorry, I feel like I missed a bunch of people coming in while I was rambling. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Which save file? Probably the one with, probably one more recent. Twitch mobile and internet being bastard children today. Fusion, I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful. The borders of Mexico. I know. I assumed so, Akira. I remember you said your boyfriend's from there, yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I've not been paying enough attention to the world of politics to know what the situation is with that. Or I guess they could also be closed because of COVID. But yeah, I'm not. I forgive my ignorance. I promise I'm just stupid and and care about my mental health and don't pay attention to that stuff because it just makes me sad inside. But how does he feel about Zestiria? He never played Zestiria with me. Like he doesn't know anything about that game. I'll try to explain some stuff to him as we go along if it's at all necessary. But so far it seems pretty disconnected. Like even stuff like the Seraph have a different name in this in the prequel. So. You got Selkie and Heroes? Nice secret. 13 Sentinels? I want to play that. We're going to play that eventually, Banana Boy, with or without Ian. Like I said, I bought that game. I wanted to play that game before Nico B played it. I'm cool. I love Vanillaware. Alrighty. Talk about some really close shaves. Well, you can't get a closer shave than a Headsman's brand blades, that's for sure. Did I hear about the new social media thing? There's a new social media. Is it finally happening? Are Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook combining into a horrible eldritch abomination called YouTwitface? Because that's gonna happen someday. It's called Parlor. Sounds interesting. Orange Man wants to pardon himself. So wants a pardon, that means something. I was gonna say, why is he asking for a pardon? He hasn't been formally accused of anything. That's sus. That's sus, boy. That's sus, my dude. You're proud of your detachment, Shin. It's unfortunately it's about the only thing you can do. It's just how you have to live. Parlor's not new. It's from 2018. Ooh, okay. late catch on. The trial's not even over yet. I'm already exhausted. Still, you were able to fight back the queen herself in there. You won't attack me for that, but you respect. Oh no, Akira, no worries. I know you won't. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just explaining. I apologize for my ignorance because I know I probably should know these things, but Orange is an imposter, basically. Well, with Miss Face help, I won't have to keep playing her game much longer. Speaking of which... Sorry about banishing the last 2 days. I'm not joining Among Us. Personal life got nuts. Hope it was fun. It was spicy. Yeah, I hope your finals went well. Yeah, sorry you didn't get to join in on that. Hopefully next time. Like I said, I think we decided that we're gonna do it at least like once a month. So hopefully you can join us whenever we do it sometime in December. Hi, Mario. I guess it's a little late to be asking, but... I think it's a little late to be asking, but do you think she's well enough to testify, Mr. Wright? She slept all day yesterday out of exhaustion, apparently. But it's okay, they've got her on an IV drip of burgers. That's all it was. She should be okay now. Finals were better than you thought, so you did that? Cool. Glad to hear it. Barthead! Barthead! Oh, hello, your benevolence. Princess Rafa, you were really impressive in there. You actually had a character development. Good for you. Good for you. A character development. One whole character development. Is she still a clown? No, Pugby. I forget how much you were here for last week, but she actually, she had some nice moments last time. She's fine. She's getting over, she was raised very badly. She had a very clown-like upbringing, but she wants to change. She's fine. Still fears would have Phoenix's co-counsel. It's weird, but like I said, I'm cool with it. I am cool with this being Apollo's game. Because he honestly deserves it. New KH game? Oh yeah, Memory of Melody. Yeah, I'm not playing that. Did she call Apollo Hornhead? Yes, probably. Princess... I already said that.
I am the royal priestess, Rafa Padma Kurah'in.
That's not a real name!
And I am prepared to face my father's death.
We adopt a clown daughter, we adopted a clown daughter. We don't discriminate. Despite your mother's opposition, you stood your ground. And in doing so, you fulfilled your duty as the royal priestess.
It was all thanks to you and your friends.
Oh, come here, you little patoot. We're gonna get you some freedom fries ASAP. We would have adopted Gary too, but you know, yeah.
Your belief in me gave me the courage to follow my path. So, you have my gratitude.
Oh, don't mention it.
I know. I shall thank you for the gift. What would you like? A cow? A horse? A cow and a horse?
She's trying. She's trying. She's trying very hard, and I appreciate it.
Or perhaps I shall reward your efforts with a royal shoulder massage.
Oh, that's okay, your benevolence. Your gratitude is more than enough. Thanks, though. Take the horse. I'll take a horse.
I thought you Americans liked massages. My technique was highly praised by my father, I'll have you know.
Having fun in Cyber Sleuth, Ken? Glad to hear it.
Hey, you lawyers, where is the accused?
Huh? Dirk? That's a good question. I have no idea. What is that face?
Oops. I blew it big time, AJ.
Apollo. I want a frog.
No, that's mine.
I adopted a tsundere sack of shit. I did. Will a horse fit in the right outfits? We're about to find out. If Simon can bring over his entire collection of weeb swords every time he visits, then a horse can fit in there. Somehow, we'll find a way.
I blew it big time, AJ. That's our rebel.
That's?
Shut up, you.
What's going on?
This scoundrel tried to escape with the accused.
What?
We were able to nab him, but the accused is nowhere to be found.
A horse would eat Charlie? That's very true. We'll have to put Charlie much high. We'll have to get a new shelf and put Charlie way high up so the horse can't reach it.
Where are you hiding him, you miscreant? I keep telling you, I got no idea where he went. I mean, yeah, we booked it together, but I lost track of him after that.
So Dirk's on the lam now? What the fuck?
Probably, but who knows? He vanished at the blink of an eye.
Vanished?
You want to know something, AJ? Dirk said to me, I can't put Amara in danger. I have to set her free before it's too late.
Did they lock her up somewhere after the incident? Or no, my theory was that it was her channeling Raythaw's dad. And not Maya. Like I said, I think the queen is bullshit. Like, I don't think she has any power whatsoever. I think she's been making her sister channel for her. What? Don't tell me he's gone to rescue her.
But that's what I am telling you. It's why I helped them escape in the first place.
That's to realize what you've done. Why are you laughing at it? Well, what's done is done. Still, why did you choose to go rescue her now?
Maybe he didn't want to die with any regrets or something. You know, just in case he ended up on the chopping block.
You really don't like this Larry guy? I love this guy. I'm aware that makes me a weirdo, but I unironically love Daz. He's fun. I hate him, but I love him. Why, Dirk? I thought you believed in me. His expressions, he's very expressive, Spice. I think that's part of it.
Oh, don't be like that, AJ. I'll be back as soon as he frees Amara. You'll see.
That's not the point, Daz.
Listen, lawyer, let us know immediately if the accused contacts you.
Yes, Akira, every bailiff is Officer Barbrady in this universe.
The trial will resume now. See that you are ready.
Wait, the trial's still on even without the defendant?
Those were Her Eminence's orders, so you'll have to return to the courtroom at once.
Dirk bagged Queen and 3 children, so you think he wanted life? He really did. He's expressive as Fulbright was, except that's his genuine. Yeah, Mario, exactly. Let's go, Apollo. All we can do is see where the next testimony leads. They're just letting Dats go, apparently. He just attempted to escape. He didn't actually escape, so I guess it's okay. Water under the bridge. That is most likely a fully automatic gun. These guards don't fuck around.
Now then, let us resume the trial at hand.
Your Majesty, my client seems to have gone missing. Hi, Chloe. Not gonna say anything yet? You shaking, Chloe? Oh, man.
What do you think, Your Eminence?
The evil queen who's clearly evil. She's so clearly... What do you mean he was arrested for throwing fireworks at children? Is that a crime now? If that's a crime, I'm in trouble. God. Keeping that one. Thank you, Gamrick. 1 second. There's my folder. There it is. There's my folder. Good God. Sorry, that was important.
Should we proceed without the accused?
First time prosecution had a co-counsel? Maybe? A Crabtree voice? I should have thought of that. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh, when I find the right character, fair enough.
Why not? My royal guard is searching for him as we speak. They shall find him soon enough, or they would not dare to keep me waiting.
Yes, but what about the law governing court proceedings?
Then I shall simply revise it. I am the law! My D&D character has a 21 in charisma.
How much hair gel to get her hair to stay in place like that? Nautical tons.
As ruling sovereign of kurah'in, I proclaim the following. Should the accused be an enemy of the crown, they may be tried in absentia.
The judge can't deal with this shit.
You're just making this shit up as you go. I guess there's no problem with proceeding.
I take no damage from that attack because I said so.
She's the one among us that doesn't let one speak and controls the game. Yeah, she's the one who banned Hyperion for outing her as the imposter one round. Changing the rules is gonna bite her in the end. Oh, that has to be how this goes, yeah. One of these rules is absolutely gonna come back to bite her in the ass.
Will the witness, Miss Maya Fey, please approach the stand?
Yo, it's a green machine. Gotta rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a Maya get down? Slam it and jam it to the new street side. Yeah.
Sorry to summon you like this, Maya, in the middle of your newest rap battle.
Getting dragged out of bed and into court isn't exactly a fun wake-up call, Nick.
I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It was my idea.
Huh? And you are?
Oh my God, that's right. They've never met. Oh, that's so sad to think about. Oh. This family is torn apart. Oh, right. I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to finally actually meet you.
Oh, yeah, Apollo. Nick's told me all about you. You're the new guy with a loud voice and a bit of an unreliable streak, right? You're also apparently dating a German rock god? How the fuck you manage that?
Yeah, this is my son. Long story short, I have like 12 kids now, Maya. Don't worry about it.
What the fuck did I miss?
Are you serious? Maya's been in training this whole time. And I know it seems like we've known Apollo forever, but I guess we have only known Apollo for what, like 3 years in game? God. So they know about Pearl, but not Maya? Yeah, well, because Pearl apparently comes to visit. Like, Pearl's friends with Trucy, right? So I assume Pearl visits whenever she's not in school. But Maya's, like, actually been in rigorous training the whole time. Unreliable? Well, that was set 2 years ago. You've come a long way since.
So why was I caught here anyway? I got shit to do. Am I under arrest again? Go ahead, do it. Next time I get a free Sunday.
Huh? You've been in a coma means what with Maya and Simon, basically. Is Pearl rich? Not to my knowledge. Unless she has, like, some kind of, unless, Morgan was loaded and had, like, some kind of estate that was left to her. I guess no one's filled her in. Well, she has been asleep this entire time. Miss Faye, this is a trial for Dirk Sadmati, and you're here as a witness.
What? Dirk's been arrested? But...
Not exactly the reaction I was expecting.
Miss Faye, are you suspected of playing a part in in the murder of Justice Minister Inga?
What the fuck?
Someone allegedly forced you to channel the minister to obfuscate the time of his murder.
Phoenix is absolutely ultimate daddy. You've been training for 7 years.
Oh boy, I can't wait to be Phoenix's court partner again.
At least that's what the defense claims.
What? What? How could you, Apollo? How'd you even reach that conclusion? You're stupid. Nick was right.
Sorry, but this is the only way the whole case makes any sense. Knowing how Pearls wanted to buy more girly clothes and makeup, we kinda wish she stays poor. As bad as that sounds, yeah, if that's the kind of stuff she's gonna spend money on, then yeah, she could be a starving whatever the hell she plans on being.
Your understandable anger at the defense aside, will you testify, Miss Faye?
Yes, Your Majesty. Motherfucker, how many goddamn times is this gonna happen? I don't have any idea what's going on, but I know I didn't channel Minister Inga. I didn't even have a chance to do something like that. Besides, I never go quietly along with some criminal's plan. Though I guess there are some things I'd go quietly along with. If they offer me a burger.
It seems the witness doesn't believe she's ever channeled Minister Justice Inga.
Maya's not evil. Stop that. You're gonna call Maya evil when this thing is on screen? I don't think so. And if her words prove to be true, defense, your entire argument becomes moot. You do understand that, don't you? Yeah, of course. Huh. Doesn't seem like Miss Faye is lying.
Apollo.
Maya is God. I mean, she is to me. Maya killed us in Among Us, though. Kind of sus. Maya did kill people in an Among Us round. You're not wrong. Maya was being awfully secretive about something just now. And I guess I better dig a bit and try and get her to open up to me first. Why is there a golden kappa? I don't get it.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing here, dog. Oh my god, I forgot I only have 1 life left. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh god, this is bad. Jesus.
I'm playing on Dante Must Die mode? Not even. This is Hell or Hell mode. Dante Must Die is easier than this. Hell or Hell mode is the mode where, if you get hit at all, you instantly die. You literally have 1 hit for the entire mission every time. Oh, fuck Hell or Hell mode. Stopping me from ever platinum any of those games outside of 1.
It's Kino.
Going through the entire case without save stating? Jeez. That's not gonna happen. Alright, what did you go quietly along with? Oh my god, did JC snipe? JC sniped! JC saw an opportunity to get the crown and he took it! Congrats! You still have Apollo saying he's fine in blood. Good. Excellent.
Hold it!
Sounds to me like you're trying to hide something, Miss Faye.
Didn't anyone teach you about respecting boundaries, Apollo? It's really rude to pry into a person's private affairs.
I'm so glad we get to see her pouty, puffy face in 3D. I'm sorry, I didn't realize, You'll never get over the Yankee Doodle voice. It's a good voice. It's very easy to slip into. Not as easy as the Phoenix one, but it's good. Plot twist, the queen shops at the same hair gel store as Seymour, and they're lovers? Oh, God. I'd believe it. Yeah, she was cheating on her husband with Seymour. That's why she killed him. Wait, we're in a court of law!
Yeah, I know.
Seymour, Final Fantasy X. What's that about me being rude? I'm just doing my fucking job. So please, just tell me, what exactly are you hiding?
I'm sorry, but I promised Dirk I wouldn't say.
What? You made a promise to Dirk?
Uh-huh, a pretty big one.
I think this is all about... I think this is about all you're gonna get out of her. Yeah. So Dirk did it to obfuscate? Yeah. Where did the basketball joke come from? What basketball? Oh, she seems really confused. You can't blame her for not knowing what happened. Getting S ranks on Hell or Hell as V was an incredibly painful experience. Shin, did you actually try to do it? Oh my god, I didn't even bother. You're braver than me. I was like, fuck that shit. I beat the game. I don't care. True, after all, first she was kidnapped and now she's wrapped up in a murder case. We'll have to fill her in if she gives her testimony. I feel like that's key. Like whatever Dirk made her agree to is obviously vital. Basketball for Yankee Doodle? I'm sorry, Akira, I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Did I make a basketball joke at some point? With, like, Tenko or something? You didn't have a chance to channel him? Does channeling someone take a long time?
Not really. Once you get the hang of it, it's just pretty much instantaneous. But I was all tied up, literally! So there was no way for me to make the channeling mover with my hands to do it.
Right. I guess she really didn't channel Inga then. Maya, when mediums are done with a session, they can send the spirit back to the other world themselves, right?
Sure, unless they're still training. Amateurs can get possessed by spirits sometimes. But full-fledged mediums can stand total control of a session. And they can send the deceased spirit away anytime they want.
So I take it you can do that too, Miss Faye?
Of course! It's a cinch for new and improved Mystic Maya Faye, a spirit medium! I'm gonna get a spin-off next.
After the seance, let's all play basketball together. Did I say that? That's just a generic thing I say sometimes, like just to add on to death flags to characters. I don't know why basketball. I guess I was just thinking of, like, I don't know, shitty sports movies about, like, kids who are sick and just want to play basketball again, or cheesy shit like that. I don't know. It sounds awful when I say it like that, but it's just a thing. It's like,
you think when we all make it out of this alive, we can go back to the farm and
I don't know. It's just generic bullshit. All the shit they'll do when they're all alive, when they're obviously not going to be. Ace Attorney Slam Jam, I'd play it. That's strange. You seem like the same old childish Maya to me.
Yeah, I'll show you, childish Nick.
Someone dear to me died when playing basketball and I repressed the memory. I doubt it.
Hold it!
So you want to channel spirits for unseemly purposes?
Of course not. Spirit channeling is my bread and butter. Butter. I take a lot of pride in my work. It's like, would you use your legal skills to commit a crime, Apollo?
Well, until finger pointing and objecting became deadly, I don't see how they can be used.
Wow, you're making Mr. Smarty Pants, ain't ya? Just like Nick. I said there was some sarcastic comeback.
You lost 40 hours of progress on Devil Survivor 2, Shin? Holy shit, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's awful. Oh, I feel that one. Jesus. I think I'll save my many objections for after the trial. Yes, please.
Anyway, I'd never go along with something like murder.
Yeah, that's a long-ass game. That's like a while back, I think it was Mario. Lost a shit ton of time on Xenoblade 2, because that game has no autosave. Ugh. It wasn't 40 hours, though? Yeah, it was like a day worth, right? Yeah, still. In general, that's awful. Losing save progress in JRPGs is the worst possible anything ever.
Hold it!
If I have something that can actually contradict anything she's saying, then by all means, give me a hint. Because she's just kind of avoiding talking about stuff. Like, again, it's obvious whatever she promised Dirk is the key here. But I don't know how to get it out of her. Because me, Gungaga. You've been asleep ever since you were rescued from the tomb, correct?
Uh-huh. I was exhausted after being held captive for so long.
That must have been terrible. Maya, Minister Inga didn't do anything to you, did he?
No, it wasn't like that. On the contrary, I asked him for all sorts of things.
I don't like the way you said that with that expression. Like what?
Like, I'm really craving burgers! And I'll die if I miss an episode of The Plume Punisher!
My girl. My baby girl.
Acting like a rat netted me a TV and even a few burgers from someplace.
Shout out to Jameson actually being a pretty cool kidnapper. He let her eat burgers.
He was surprisingly nice to me.
Ah! Are you sure we're talking about the same guy here? I mean, we've established I was actually wrong and he was apparently actually a decent dad, especially considering she's probably not even really his kid. So I could believe him actually being a chill kidnapper. He may have loomed large, but he was unexpectedly easy to push around.
Even though he's the one who was responsible for pushing those execution papers through?
Oh, that? Approving executions was simply his preferred method of stress relief. What an asshole. With a wife like her, he was probably really pushing them through out of fear. I'm beginning to see why I wanted to stage a coup. Normies will never understand the importance of saving in gaming. Flashbacks to your mom threatening to pull the plug. Oh my god, JC, yeah. Horrifying. Maya's the only one who wasn't Phoenix's child, and look how she turned out. Yep.
In any case, my time in captivity wasn't so bad. But of all things that happened.
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? Maybe you just don't remember channeling him.
Don't remember! I may be 28, but I'm not senile, you know?
Something's not right here. Miss Faye, you were confined to Amara's tomb the whole time, is that correct?
Yeah, but I wasn't conscious the whole time.
Maya only being 2 years younger than me feels very strange, not gonna lie. Grown-up Maya feels weird. All these grown-up characters feel weird. Yeah, that power outages are a bitch. That's why I love the Switch. Not necessarily for the games on it, even, or how they run or whatever. But I love the Switch for essentially having a backup save function. Since, you know, if your TV shorts out, it'll just go into handheld mode, and you won't lose everything. Alright then, let me ask you one thing. Did you ever see Nana on the tomb, dressed as Dirk?
Huh? Is this some kind of twisted joke? I think I remember if I saw something as cray-cray as that.
Plus, I doubt anyone would carry out a crime like that right in front of a potential witness. I hate when he's right. That makes sense, though. That would also explain the fucking hair dye in the room. Granted that wasn't Granted that wasn't actually evidence, but still, the fact that was in there is still throwing me off. Maya is now older than Mia ever was, and it makes me sad inside. She's not happy about the Plume Punisher getting canceled. Nope. Enough! The witness is denying that she channeled any spirits. Further questioning is pointless. It appears your little fiction has been soundly exposed for what it is.
You should listen to her, Apollo. I don't even know why you suspected me in the first place. I mean, you don't have any evidence of me channeling Minister Inga, do you?
Why are you being so smug about this? Evidence, huh?
There's no point in even thinking about it, really. I don't use anything special to channel spirits, so there wouldn't be anything left behind.
That's true. Just like when she channeled the High Priest, all Maya needs is her own body.
If the defense has no evidence left to offer, I will have to end this cross-examination.
What now? She doesn't use any special items to do the channeling itself. You'd think there would be something to complete the deception.
Is there any proof that Justice Minister Inga was channeled?
The photo of my father. The answer is clearly jangly justice. Maya, if you don't help us, we're gonna get executed.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking possibly that, that gemstone button. I mean, no, it's just coated in soot. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. I got it, actually. Is this the button? You bet there is.
Really?
Well now!
You bluffing, I take it? I'll be fine! If we're right, then there must be some sort of proof to back us up. Hey, Nathan, how you doing? Got some sick trades from Pokemon Home. Stakataka, Snubble, Regigigas, all shiny. Very nice. Time to do some serious thinking, Apollo. There wasn't a glowing life icon, so that choice didn't have a penalty. Oh, I know it did. I know it didn't. I know it didn't, but I'm worried if I did go down this route and there was nothing, then it would say, then I would, be backed into a corner and have to pick evidence even if I was clearly wrong. Okay, we know that when Rayfa saw her father, he wasn't dressed like Miss Fate, right? Right, because if he was, Rayfa would have immediately known he was being channeled. So that means... he was dressed in his usual suit when Rayfa saw him. Legendaries not being affected by Synchronize. That is the worst, JC. Y'all saw me get angry at that bullshit when I was trying to get specific natures on the Sword and Shield legendaries. I actually hate that shit. All I wanted was I can't even remember the legendaries' names. All I wanted were the legendaries to be named Dio and Jonathan with certain natures, and it took me fucking hours to get them. Good thinking, Apollo. This might be the perfect angle to attack them, then.
Alright, let's have the answer from the defense.
Just you to the battle tower to get a mint? No. I couldn't. I mean, I could do that now. Now that I have access to more older Pokemon and can transfer them all over if I actually played the games again. Now I might be able to do that with my my competitive teams, my old ones. But
is that a gemstone?
The mint. Oh yeah, no, the mint also doesn't. The mint like changes the nature in stats, but not the actual name. It's weird. That's why a lot of people were using this to like make get the Toxtricity they wanted, because like apparently the form they wanted was not like optimal for the nature that was best on him as that actual Pokemon. I remember seeing people doing that shit. We found this among the ashes of one of the tomb's incense burners. Does this gemstone ring any bells, Your Eminence? What? What was that doing in the tomb? Ah, so you do recognize it, but then, as his wife, how could you not recognize this gemstone button from your husband's jacket?
Huh? I don't get where you're going with this.
I've actually never done a full news lock, Spice. I've tried to a couple times, but then I just kind of got bored with it. Channeling Minister Inga alone wouldn't be enough to fool someone like Princess Rayfa, especially if you're wearing your clothes. So you would have had to have changed into the minister's clothes before channeling him. Donate now and I may do a Nuzlocke one day. Donate now and I'll definitely do a Nuzlocke one day. It'd be interesting to do on stream.
Fuck!
Miss Faye, you used the minister's clothes as cover while going into from his room to the tomb. Black and white? Of course black and white. Of course best games. Where you burned them once you no longer needed them.
What?
Uh-oh, she seems genuinely surprised by that, Apollo. Miss Faye?
Yeah?
Do you know my husband's name?
It was, Inga Karkul Kurah'in, right?
That is correct in part, but there's more. Much more. What was it? Jove, Jangly, Jingle, Jangle, J. Jonah Jameson, Justice? Do I like Megas? I do. I miss Mega Evolution a lot. Oh, okay, lady. Okay, wait a minute. Why did it auto-advance? Okay. 1, fuck you. 2, Inga Karkul Halko Disnam Binani Loga Orno Pumpus Darit Aradiz Kurah'in the Third. Fuck you and fuck your husband. That is his true name. But you can call him Dot. What assholes! What pretentious fucks! Love that pun. What is the pun? Is there a pun in there? Half of those went over my head. Stream title. Karkul, how could this... For real talk, for a split second there, I thought it was supposed to be, how could this happen to me? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. That is his true name. Could it be any longer? Due to its length, only a portion of it was ever made public. So, Miss Faye, did you know his true name?
No? How the fuck would I remember that shit?
Precisely. Yet as a medium, Yet a medium must know both the face and true name of the one she seeks to channel. 100,000 sub goal for Yeek New Game Plus playthrough after it gets its updates. I didn't even save any New Game Plus data. I would have to start over. Y'all don't remember that? The game was like, would you like to save New Game Plus data so you can carry it over? And I said no. And it was like, oh, okay. The game was literally like, oh, never mind. If the update actually happens, I'm willing to make it some kind of goal. I don't know what, but let's make sure that update actually happens first, and that it's available on the Switch. Because I'm not buying it again on PC. I just have to do the final boss again then? That's true, actually, yeah. So then, Miss Faye couldn't have channeled Minister Inga.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Why would I want to randomly channel some old guy I don't know? And didn't like thanks to that last trial.
You were picking up groceries from your Alana's car and missed out on this amazing moment, JC. I'm so sorry. Remember how just watching Yeet caused you physical pain? Yeet caused a lot of us physical pain, Nathan, but you have to understand. Nobody else will do it. No, 1, nobody else will do it. And 2, it's a bonding experience. We played that game together, we suffered together, and we grew stronger for it. Pain is weakness leaving the body. I can't believe this. Apollo! Ooh, you got a new badge. Ooh, very nice, JC. I really don't think Maya's lying. I already clowned the Queen, Pumpkin Boo, no worries. I clowned her after she said her husband's full name. Oh, no, you're saying I'm going to Photoshop a full-on clown version of her. Oh. However, your line of reasoning still seems credible to me. I agree, but there's something tripping us up in the details. Maybe we're working off some wrong assumption again. I'm guessing it was actually, Amara, aka Nena, who channeled him.
Apollo! I was thinking,
Yeah?
since I didn't channel Minister Inga, is it possible someone else did?
Someone else? But who else could it have been?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Such chatter is without merit. Let us move on, shall we? I don't care what Gowron says. I'm gonna figure this out. If it wasn't Miss Faye and the Queen has an alibi, then... Apollo, forget about who's capable of channeling spirits for a second. I should consider the circumstance and the channeling, right? Nighty-night, Fusion. Have fun with karaoke. Right, we know Rafa saw her father come running out of his private quarters. If he was being channeled at the time, who could it have been? It had to have been someone who was in Inga's private quarters. Well, I'm waiting, Defense. And you know how much I despise waiting. Yeah, but there's someone else besides Miss Faye who could have channeled Minister Inga. Just one more person, and they were in Inga's private quarters. That person is our only hope now. Put down the yowie paddle, you clown queen! So the defense believes that there was another. Let's have your very serious answer then. With pleasure. Horn devil! Who could have channeled Minister Inga? Speaking of Yeek, it's just you. Is Yudi the new Michael? Yudi is absolutely the new Michael. Yudi forgets he's here half the time. Alright, I'm interested to see this, actually. Do I have a profile on Amara even? I do not. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a profile on Amara, so I'm going with my gut. Like I said, I don't know how. Age being question mark is immediately sus. Never mind. I just figured out my own. I just confirmed my own theory. She's supposed to be an old woman, yet they're not showing her age. That's incidental. She's Amara. I don't know why they had to have. I don't know why she's an old lady. They're pretending to have her be an old lady. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to let her hang around Rafa so much and let her run free, but that's totally it.
Take that!
Absolutely sus. Nena! You read said it yourself. I've been operating under the assumption that that Nena is actually Amara, the old queen, because otherwise there's literally no goddamn reason for Nena to suddenly be an important character. That's right, Nena never did go to the tomb that day. Instead, she entered my husband's private quarters. Hoist by her own petard. It's quite simple. I'm an idiot, and like to screw myself over. What possessed Inga to marry Buddhist Queen Beryl? That's a good question, Nathan. Yeah, I'm curious. Now that we know he was actually a decent father and, and a decent kidnapper, I'm curious, how much of him, handing out executions willy-nilly was his doing, and how much was her influencing him. And then her benevolence's statement. She said that Nena disappeared right after she entered Minister Inga's private quarters, in the room which Minister Inga himself came running out of not long afterwards. You're not seriously suggesting? It's the only thing that makes sense. Nena channeled Minister Inga and left his private quarters thereafter. That's why no one's seen her since. Inga must have been a bitch boy toy. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Seeing how evil this bitch actually is. And that's why only the minister's shoe prints were found outside his residence.
No way!
That's gotta be it. Nena must have somehow channeled the minister. Impossible! Impossible! All the circumstantial evidence has fallen into place. You can't ignore it anymore. You can't claim Nena isn't collected in this case somehow. Collected? Connected. In light of this, the defense calls Nana to the stand.
Well, Your Eminence?
Very well, then. Let us call Nana to testify, if you can fucking find her. G had a profile investigations. One, his age was question mark. Same thing with Old Bag. Every time she was important. Is that the case, Pro Help? Are we just not allowed to know old people's ages? To be fair, the judge is an eldritch entity who is beyond time and space. He has just always been and always will be. And Old Bag is the same thing but evil. Now we can finally crack this case wide open.
Let us adjourn while the witness is summoned.
There is no need. Nana is in the waiting lobby. What? Nana's here? I thought she'd gone missing. It seems she was feeling unwell and simply wished to rest undisturbed. But her concern for Rayfa brought her here today. She took time off without Rayfa's knowledge or consent? I'm betting there's more to her disappearing act than meets the eye. Apollo! God, she's not had a voice up to this point. What do we do? Yuri is snoring? Did we win yet? Yeah, she never actually had text, like, she just had animations where she, like, whispered to Rayfa. Also, I just realized, yeah, that's not all hat, that's her hair. The only hat part is the purple part. Yeah, it's totally her, because the queen had white hair as well.
Miss Nana, do you understand why you've been summoned here today?
Nice old lady voice, sweet voice, non-raspy granny voice. Old Bag? No, that's mean. Like I said, whatever's going on here, I don't think she's evil or, like, fully complicit in anything. I just don't think she's actually an old lady.
Yes, of course. Her Eminence has informed me that this man here suspects I have committed a crime.
Look at her smile, that is evil. I don't think she is. You didn't think Dirk would be married to a granny? I don't think she's actually old. I mean, like, I assume she's not actually a full-on granny. So this is Nana. That's quite the hairdo.
Though I will say...
Okay, she's evil. Never mind.
I suppose I'm not as old as I had thought. If this horn-headed nincompoop would take me for a criminal...
Nincompoop? Okay, yeah. Yeah, she was totally teaching Rayfa old-timey dumbass-sounding insults on purpose. Nincompoop! Isn't that Rayfa's favorite insult? I guess Nana rubbed off on her with all that time they spend together. Or Dirk likes them old. She could be much older than him, I don't know. Or she just aged super fast because she was stressed out because of all the bullshit she's gone through, being imprisoned half her life. An image popped in your hat, you're gonna try and make it and put it in live stream chat? Bro, help. Oh no.
You there, young hornhead.
Yeah?
You're accusing me of slaying Minister Inga and channeling his spirit, yes? What an active imagination you have. Young folk are so wonderfully open-minded.
Thanks, I guess. Just take the compliment, Justice. This is day 2. It's just a long-ass day 2.
Now then, will the witness please proceed with her testimony? The court wishes to know if you did or did not channel Minister Ing in his private quarters.
It's Old Bag's good twin, New Purse. The name of this episode is New Purse. Oh my god. Good.
I was feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest these very bones. Besides which, a lowly servant such as I could not possibly be an honorable spirit medium. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of channeling spirits here in kurah'in.
Or also, alternatively, watch me whip. Now watch me nay. That's also good.
After Queen Amara's passing, Her Eminence Queen Gowron is the only spirit medium left. If you believe a medium to be the culprit, It would have to be that young lass Maya Fey.
New purse is how Jojo would name her. Yeah, yeah. And there you have it. It seems we have summoned her for nothing. Only those of the royal bloodline have the power of spirit channeling. That a servant such as Nana could channel spirits is a most unamusing jest. On the surface, anyway. But our line of reasoning has led us to this end, that Nana channeled Inga's spirit.
All right, the defense may now question the witness.
I mean, how do you explain Maya's existence? Nana's right about one thing, though. Only those of the royal bloodline can be spirit mediums in kurah'in. Common folk like bleh. I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. Common folk like us are out of luck. Yeah, I guess so. Still, I think I'll finally be close to connecting all the dots once we point out one very big thing. Oh, so there is something there already. Okay. All right. Like I said, my theory has been for a while that she's the old queen. Do I have anything that actually proves that? I have this. I have this, but I no longer have it on me. I have that, which again they really glossed over the details, but or you know, Dirk distracted us, but like that's obviously not from that long ago, because the Defiant Dragon thing. That's her with baby Rayfa, most likely. You got duped in Item World, Monado. I will pass it on to Ivy when I talk to her. I've heard enough about the Item World to know it sucks. Yeah, I don't have anything specific that leans towards the idea that she can channel. Like, literally, all I really have is me kind of piecing it together. Just based on, Channeling spirits are the same requirements as Death Note. The thought did cross my mind, Jet. It's pretty funny. Could it be this? Like, could I point out the fact that she's still alive? Oh, maybe it is actually the photo. Maybe it is actually the photo. I can point out the fact that she's still alive. Maybe? I wonder. Could it be that simple? Because that didn't even register with me. She's talking as if she's dead, but no, we already confirmed she is alive.
Objection!
Okay, thank God. Thinking too hard. Thinking too hard, as always. Alright, so I presented what makes sense in terms of a direct contradiction. Except I don't know how to make it make sense in the larger context of this case. Don't forget to save. I did. I did still save before I did it. No worries, Jadene.
Well, is the defense gonna follow up its loud objection with a sound explanation?
Oh, sorry. How do I put this? There's a problem with Nana's testimony. You have all been lied to. The old queen is still alive. Galron is a changeling. QED.
Go on.
She asserted that she could not possibly be a spirit medium because, in kurah'in, only members of the royal family can learn how to channel spirits.
I fail to see the problem with that statement, Defense.
Hold on, I'm getting there, Your Majesty. Nana stated an absolute falsehood, since we know that Amara is still alive. At the same time, circumstantial evidence points to Nana channeling Inga. Who's the character in my icon? It's adorable. That is Klee from Genshin Impact. She is my baby girl, and I love her. I was finally able to do her quest. I finally unlocked it. She's adorable, and I love her. Poor thing. She's stuck in solitary. She's stuck in solitary for trying to bomb the fish. She just wants to eat the fish. Let her eat the fish. Baby girl. After all, she just entered his private quarters. Inga came running out screaming despite having been killed at 2 p.m. Gowron, this day is going to be perfect. The kind of day of which I've dreamed since I was small. Every pony will gather round, say I look lovely in my gown. What they don't know is that I have fooled them all. Oh, god damn it, I sing one pony song and the stream disconnects. Are you kidding me? Really? What's the problem here? My message went through, so it just hiccuped. I think. Nope, it's for everyone. It's for everyone, guys. Give it a second. Give it a minute. My internet is not dead. Java? Java's not even here. Don't blame Java. There we go. I sing a My Little Pony song one time. I sing a My Little Pony song one goddamn time, and the stream gets to next. We're back. God disagrees that Klee is innocent. God's fucking wrong. You demand nuggies for recompense? I don't have any of those. What if I kill Rex? Is that good? Is that fine? You blame Java? Java's not even here. Don't blame Java. It's because I sang a My Little Pony song. Okay? I've learned my lesson. I won't do that again. That would mean Nana channeled Inga. I'm just gonna type refresh for anyone who doesn't realize. Yeah, whenever it comes back. Yeah, my Streamlabs just hiccuped. This is somehow Alex's fault. It's because yeah, no, there you go. It's because we were talking about the possibility of playing Yeek again. That's what happened. That is what fucking happened. Even though supposedly only those of the royal family are capable of doing so. Wait. Is it too late to ask for a refund on my trip down the rabbit hole? Mr. Wright, you may think I lost my mind with this bluff, but if I can at least establish the possibility, I think it'll give us a break we need. Wait a second. Are you gonna propose what I think you are? Yes, it's a huge risk, but I think there's a chance I can prove it. Oh, kill 5 more Rexes, you got it. Will the court please take a look at this photo? Hmm? That's... This photo's very existence, to say nothing of the person in it, contradicts the witness's claim that Queen Gowron is the only remaining spirit medium in kurah'in. Horn devil, you mustn't! Oh, but I must! Under these circumstances, the outcome of this trial depends on it. But you already knew that, didn't you, Your Eminence?
Will the defense please explain who is shown in the photograph? And why I see it every time it makes me laugh?
The person in the photo is the previous queen, Amara Sigitar Kurah'in. It's done. Check live stream chat. What did you do, Pro Help? Oh, it's perfect. Aww, it's adorable. Yeah, that's the relationship in a nutshell. It's perfect. Excellent. Thank you for that, bro. Contrary to popular belief, she was never assassinated. In fact, she's very much alive.
What? But that's nonsense.
Take a look at the law book in this photo, Your Majesty. Are we gonna go back to that now? The mark of the dragon branded onto it could have only been placed there after Queen Amara's supposed assassination.
Queen Amara's still alive!
Last week, lawyer Godnod, I forgot we are supposed to be robots. Beep boop.
While I personally find it hard to believe, I'll allow the defense to continue. You may proceed, defense.
I like this judge. He's cool. He's not as good as Aji, obviously, but he ended up being all right. Like I said, he's been shockingly reasonable when you remember just how deep these stupid traditions run. He's been shockingly reasonable playing along with our bullshit. Queen Amara's death was staged to keep her safe from her would-be killer. Yet, according to Dirk, she's actually being held captive somewhere. But the real truth is that Queen Amara is not being held in confinement. Rather, she walks freely among us. Here, in this very courtroom today.
But how?
That's weave for don't talk shit about my mom.
Do not be deceived, Your Majesty. The red pepper is skilled in wavering plausible lies. It is the cunning lawyerly art known as bluffing. But knowing this, there is no need to fear his forked tongue.
Objection!
Gavin had time.
Wait, what? Maya saying this?
Gavin had time for your SpongeBob. Yeah, take. Yeah, you're all evil. Take your meds.
Oh, Nene. Good God. Nana, not Maya.
Garon had time for your SpongeBob. Yes, you're very evil. Take all your meds.
That's where you're wrong, prosecutor, because you'll be quaking in your boots soon enough. The Daleks failed to kill Amara? Yep.
Is that so?
Spell check. I like that your phone or whatever autocorrected to Maya. Good taste. It's my turn. Now you know to wake you up to the truth right before your eyes. I was gonna say, does he know? That's my question. Does he know? Like, how much of the situation does he know? Because they were lording something over him to get him to play prosecutor for him, right? So I'm curious, like, how much of the situation it is. Was it just because he knew Rayfa was his sister? Does he know that Nada's the queen? Does he know the queen's still alive? How privy to information are you, Yudi Patootie?
Take that!
But that's...
Eek! That's a good face. That's a good face, Nana. This is the simplest and cleanest explanation for everything we covered so far. Me and Apollo, same wavelength. That's why I've been thinking it had to be her. Like I said, just it makes no other sense for the for this random maid, essentially, to suddenly become a key character. Simple and clean. The person who killed Minister Inga. Bye-bye, Fusion. Someone with intimate knowledge of the divination seance. The spirit medium who channeled the minister in order to mask the real time of his death. Condense these traits into one person, and you get a spirit medium of royal blood. And that person is none other than you, Nana. Your true identity is the former Queen Amara, and the killer we've been looking for all along. Okay, Apollo. All right, Apollo, honey. Apollo, honey. Just because she's the queen doesn't... Where did... I feel like we skipped some steps. One sec. Apollo. Apollo. Honey. I'm sorry, this is important. Apollo. This is you right now. This is you right now. You need to stop that. Apollo, honey, please. Thinking too far ahead, dear. I know I'm not one to talk, but please.
Have you finally lost your mind, Mr. Justice? What you say is beyond blasphemous, even in the depths of hell.
Oh my, such frightening allegations.
That's your stepmom, Polly.
Indeed, absolutely ludicrous to boot. Her Eminence Queen Amara yet lives? And it's actually Miss Nana here? You have truly gone off the deep end.
You don't have to take my word for it. In fact, a certain someone can help me prove it. Is it Jordy the Forge? Your Eminence. If Queen Amara truly is dead, you should be able to channel her spirit right here, right now. Isn't that correct? No, for multiple reasons. Like I said, I don't think she can channel either.
I can deny it no longer. The lawyer speaks the truth. Nana, the woman who stands here before us.
That might have to be the thumbnail.
Is Amara, the former queen believed to have perished 23 years ago.
Well, shit. Finally. We finally got Inga's real killer on the stand, Apollo. Honey. Nana, no. Amara Sigatar Kurah'in. Please drop the act and tell us what really happened. Oh.
Oh, dearie me. I guess I shouldn't have underestimated the power of youth. Well done, young hornhead.
Let your hair down. What is happening? Oh my god! Moon Prism Power! Makeup! Can I beat you to it by a split second? Wow! How'd she do that? She's so talented. Oh my god. All right. What is she? What is she now? She's Xehanort? I can't do a Xehanort impression. Oh, Nathan made a Moon Prism Power joke too. I didn't even see it. A nice lady version of the Galron voice. Is that possible? I feel like that's just gonna end up being mommy. Damn, Dirk. Dirk's a lucky guy. Look at her. He's dating a Sailor Scout. Good for him. Good for him. Galron, but drop the Devato. We'll try.
I was getting tired of masquerading as an old woman anyway. It has been far too long since I last greeted you, good people of Kurah'in.
You were hoping the prosecution would fake channeling by putting it in disguise. She's creeping me out. Stop doing that thing with your hands. Stop it. Ma'am. Ma'am, it's creeping me out. Stop it. Stop it! They're sisters? Yeah, they're sisters.
In the name of the moon, I shall punish thee! It is I, Amara Sigatar Kurah'in, your former queen.
Queen Amara?
I was gonna say, they're not twins though, right? She is her older sister. And I thought Galron's makeover was extreme.
Can it really be true you're alive and well?
I'm guessing Yudi didn't know. The mic is peaking a bit. 1 second. How can I fix that? Oh, I had turned the volume up a little to compensate for it being two people. Is that better? It's always gonna peak a little bit when I scream loud, but you know what I mean? Just in general, normal, neutral speaking voice. Is that okay?
Mother.
Could it really be true you're alive and well?
It is true. I feel as if I have been called back from the Twilight Realm. I fear I have caused all of you a great deal of distress. Amara, I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep your secret any longer. I hope you can forgive me. It is quite all right, Galron. I am safe now. For Dirk, that backward who threatened my life will be recaptured soon enough. I need not conceal my identity any longer.
Can she become queen again? I'm curious. How the hell does that work?
Queen Amara, what does all this mean? Were you not killed in that fire 23 years ago?
I barely escaped that place with my life. But though I survived, I knew that scoundrel would make further attempts on my life. Therefore, I staged my death and abdicated the throne to my dear younger sister, Galron.
But the building of that great tomb! And disguising yourself as an only servant! Why would you do such a thing?
Galron, I would have you explain. I wished for her to be close at hand. It was the only way I felt I could protect her. And it was the best way to hide her from the eyes of the public. After all, who could conceive of Amara lowering her station to that of a servant?
Protect? I don't believe you. She's got that right. Even Dirk thought Amara was being held captive in some far-off place. He never even guessed she was living as a servant, right in plain sight.
I must say, a life dedicated to the servitude of others is not the least bit disagreeable. It is a quiet, humble existence, far removed from the tedium of regal duties. Ah, but those days of peace have ended. And it's all because of you, Hornhead.
You should consider yourself lucky that's all it ends with. Lucky if that's all it ends with.
If there is something you wish to say, then say it.
It doesn't matter who you are, you won't escape the crime you committed. The defense moves to indict you as Justice Minister Inga's real killer.
What is this? You would accuse Queen Amara of homicide? A Grand Priestess of kurah'ism? You can't do that! She's virtually a goddess in the eyes of her people.
She's been with her daughter, like I said, yeah, we haven't gotten to that part, Shen, yet, but I think she's bullshitting big time right now. Like, I have to assume she actually did, just so she could be close to Wraitha. If you commit the crime, you'd better be ready to do the time. Be you a priest, saint, queen, or god.
Yes.
I've never met such an egalitarian person.
Queen Amara, in your years disguised as Nana, you would have learned about Minister Inga's disorder. So you knew you could dress in Dirk's clothes to forge a convincing seance vision. Isn't that right? Apollo, sweet dad, let me put this to you right now. This is low-key Apollo right now. Like, it is quite the conclusion to leap to. But hey, it's alright.
Oh, what a curious character you are. You would label me a murderer? Me, the one who the people regarded as the reincarnation of the Holy Mother herself?
You may be a grand figure in kurah'ism, but as a foreigner, you're just another suspect to me. Never mind the fact that you're kind of my adopted mom.
It would appear your words are not a jest. Am I to suffer the sullying of my good name with accusations of murder most foul?
Please, Queen Amara, forgive his impudence. The lawyer knows none of what he speaks.
Fear not, good Majesty, for this is the sacred hall of justice. Though I am a Grand Priestess, on this stand I am but a witness like any other. I shall face his accusations with grace and benevolence.
Your compassion overfloweth your mercifulness.
Oh, young lawyer, In my benevolence, I must warn you that your assertion suffers from a tragic flaw.
Huh? There's a flaw?
Nayuta?
Yes, your mercifulness?
Who was present in the tomb when the murder was discovered?
Dirksad Marty, Maya Fey, and the victim, Minister Inga. I see. That is a fatal flaw indeed. It appears Queen Amara couldn't possibly have gone to the tomb as Minister Inga.
What? Why not?
Do not keep the defense waiting, Nayuta. Explain how wrong he is. It's your turn to use the Xbox.
Yes, your mercifulness.
Quick update to that classic mode. Last match would be against Bayonetta and Palutena. Yeah, not just Palutena, because Nayuta's getting sidelined big time. Oh, Palutena, but not for Nayuta. I get it. Yeah, that works.
Her benevolence, Princess Rayfa saw Minister Inga enter the tomb around 2:30.
Did Rayfa have the Xbox this entire time? Yes.
Yet you, the defense, claim the person she saw was the minister being channeled by Queen Amara. However, if her mercifulness had channeled him and moved to the tomb, then once she was done channeling, Queen Amara would have re-emerged and been left stuck in the tomb.
Oh, yeah.
Had she tried to exit before you all arrived, Princess Rayfa, who had been looking down upon the courtyard, would have seen her. However, her benevolence saw nothing of the sort.
Ah!
In conclusion, Queen Amara could not have left the tomb without being observed. And yet, was she there in the tomb when the murder was discovered, defense?
Rayfa had an Xbox but didn't know what video games were, so she just treated it like a box? Yes, yeah, it was just her special box. She kept her pet frog on top of it. No, she wasn't.
Now do you see? Your flimsy claim has been uprooted like a
I can't talk! Why are they all so eloquent?
Your flimsy claim has been uprooted like a sapling in a flood.
Ah! Ah!
Well, that was entertaining. Prosecutor Sudmati, assume the prosecution of this case and clear your mother's good name.
You wish for me to take over?
Yes, prosecutor. Prosecute your father to save your mother.
Bitch.
What a poignant fate you bear, but bear it you must. Are you ready?
Yes, your eminence.
And there you have it, your majesty. I shall watch the rest of the proceedings from the sidelines. I relinquish complete control of the Sacred Hall to your authority once more.
Why, thank you, your eminence. Now that your mercifulness, your testimony, if you please.
Good. That stops her from making up more rules. So the ones she's already making come back to bite her in the ass.
Now I shall destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous testimony.
Barbarous? Barbarous? I think barbarous. Good God.
I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. Were your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I stopped the channeling. My husband Dirk is the killer, but he has fled from the Sacred Hall. May the Holy Mother rain judgment upon the traitor Dirk Sudmati for his crimes.
Gowron just said that I'll leave this to you. Flag. So our anime hero can win. Yep. Now we know where Yuta gets the hand signs from. Yep. His mom taught him all the gang signs.
Such marvelous testimony. You are truly a treasure, your mercifulness.
This, too, is but by the grace of Her Holiness. No doubt my unmasking here today was her will as well.
Oh my! The Holy Mother, you say?
Yes, surely Her Holiness has guided me to the witness stand.
Okay. Okay, it's not just the hand signs. Podkunka! I can't believe being a Disney princess is genetic. Yes, I can. God. That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
And to purify the truth,
Literally, I was gonna say, why is that also literally the Aladdin tiger? I was gonna say, like, actual full-on Disney princess right here. Freaking tiger! The deer! Birds on the stand! It's happening again! So she's Sailor Moon and Snow White. What a Stacy.
Oh, how magnificent! Queen Amara, the Holy Mother's messenger here on Earth.
Praise be for Queen Amara. Blessings, blessings upon her mercifulness. It's upgraded acro, basically upgraded acro. And Rayfa said there are no tigers here. Liar! Where do the animals even come from?
Now then, the defense may question the witness. But remember, she's a grand priestess, so disrespect will not be tolerated. That means no pointing out conflicts, inconsistencies, or any other flaws in your testimony.
Sure. I was gonna say, please tell me the animals are still on the stand. Yes! America! Oh, it's so stupid. I love it. Disney princess is genetic. You heard it here first. God, is that actually serious? Like, does the judge actually mean that? No. Like she said it, thus it is fact. You hope her breakdown isn't a tiger mauling? Ugh. I can't get over that. That's literally just fucking Raja. I guess she's gonna keep blaming Dirks the killer until she's blue in the face. You'll have to find a hole in her testimony if you want to turn this thing around. If I ever need a ghost of a chance, it's now. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Immediately. Yes, you were.
Objection!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, and I didn't save state. I didn't save state, guys. How far does it put me back? Well,
I've heard enough. Good fucking bye.
checkpoint. This testimony, was it?
You're awful. How dare you present evidence that was actually relevant? Pass judgment on Dirks and Body and its defenders. Apollo, Justice, Phoenix Wright. Court finds these three individuals guilty.
I'm guessing it's like a Danganronpa game over. Did I have to press first? Did I? It seems stupid. Like, that locket is immediately a dead giveaway. Hanging your guillotine? None! Scared to think of Apollo and Phoenix were probably killed. Yep, don't worry about it. Clearly not. Not gonna actually animate. Danganronpa totally stole this, basically, yeah. Yeah, they throw you right back in. It's gotta be that. Like, why have I not been able to do anything with this? I've tried to use this several times. It's like, that's not relevant to anything, obviously. Ugh.
Hold it!
Back in my day, we didn't have checkpoints. We had to reload from the start of the trial, and we liked it.
Well, maybe we're hiding inside the sarcophagus. Has she opened her eyes at all? She has not. After all, it does technically belong to you, but you have no trouble opening it.
if I had been in there, I could not be here today. For the tomb has been under constant surveillance since the murder. I would have never been able to leave.
I guess not. If I might ask, what's in that sarcophagus anyway? You're still alive, so...
There is despair, sadness, hatred, and malice. Only one brave enough to see the truth hidden deep within could discover the final hope, my continued corporeality.
Corporeality? Corporeality. Is she actually a ghost? You lost me. In other words, it's empty. No one dared to open it because they were too scared of the curse.
Now will you dispense with your theory? It is as empty as my sarcophagus.
Hold it!
There must be a reason why I had to make his escape today.
A reason? Ah, perhaps.
Perhaps what?
Perhaps to conceal himself and lie in wait for another chance to claim my life.
How do you have two... She's playing this up, right? She's playing this up to cover for fucking something. It's like, she's not gonna be this sus of a guy she had 2 kids with.
What is this?
Objection!
No, it's definitely not like that, your mercifulness. First of all, you don't really believe he's trying to kill you, do you? After all, you 2 ran off together after he rescued you all those years ago.
That was only because he had the audacity to claim it wasn't me. You must believe me. It was my duty as a wife to her husband. To bend an ear to him, was it not? Communication after disagreement is the secret to a long and happy marriage.
Sure, I fucking guess. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Don't ask me!
That is why I listened to Dirk. However, he didn't have a shred of evidence to support his claim. It grieves me to admit it, but my husband truly did try to murder me.
What?
Hold it!
The Holy Mother is going to judge him?
Within the doctrines of kurah'in, we are taught that upon death, the Holy Mother shall judge our souls. To those of pure spirit, her holiness shall be as warm and merciful as the sun. But to those of depravity, her wrath shall echo that of an angry mother to her child.
An angry mother? I wasn't expecting the Founder's judgment to be so down to earth. Yeah, we fucked up, Secret. We fucked up in game over, and I didn't say, so I just let it happen, and we got our lives back. This game is very forgiving, apparently.
The scriptures of kurah'in were the first in the world to be written such that they would be accessible to the worshippers of all ages.
Wow, that's unexpectedly progressive. I guess she's gonna keep on claiming Dirk's the real killer. We read this part.
Hold it!
My theory is utterly absurd and barbarous?
And high-handed, if I must say so. Naito was right to call you putrid-minded. Surely even the monkeys of Not Pony Pony's Holy Waterfalls could devise a better theory.
Surely you could steal better insults than Nayuta's best.
Now then, to all of you gathered in the Sacred Hall, need I remind you?
I was gonna say, Nayuta also apparently got his insults from her.
Hold it!
Well, maybe you were hiding inside the sarcophagus? Oh, wait, no, we did this already. Good God. Have I pressed everything? I think I've already pressed everything. Not Pony Pony, there's an MLP joke in there somewhere. I already made an MLP joke by singing the song, and it made the stream die. No more ponies for today. Where the hell do my Rice Krispie treats go? There. I was like, I want a snack. Where's my Rice Krispie treat? There it is.
Hold it!
I think I pressed everything already. Oh. I'll bet you were in the tomb after the murder.
Very good, but that truth refutes your theory. Even if I had channeled Minister Inga and entered the tomb, the moment I ceased channeling him, I would have reemerged at the scene.
Precisely, as you said your self-defense, Queen Amara was not there after the murder. The only living souls in the tomb at the time were Dirk Sadmati and Maya Fey.
Be it in this life or in the next. There is no escaping such simple truths.
Okay, yeah, we had to press everything.
That's quite enough. It's abundantly clear that Queen Amara's testimony is absolutely flawless, like her hair.
Oh, do you understand now, lawyer?
This is bad. Judge is not gonna let me cross-examine her much longer. Amara should have been in the tomb after the minister's murder, but she wasn't. I don't get it. How'd she just vanish from the scene of the crime like that? It shouldn't be possible for normal people to. For normal people. Ah, maybe. Maybe what? Your Majesty! I think I can explain why Queen Amara wasn't there in the tomb after the murder.
Very well, defense, do explain.
I believe it was accomplished through a method only she's capable of. And by using this special method, it would have been possible for her to literally disappear. She channeled someone? Was she still somehow posing as Inga and my theory about them swapping out the body was correct? No, no, obviously, because she had to have channeled him to channel him, he would have had to be dead. She's Spider-Man! She's Spider-Man! She's Spider-Man! That's why she killed him! She's Spider-Man! She clung to the ceiling! She's Spider-Man! He wanted pictures of her! She must have clung to the ceiling! She's Spider-Man! She was hanging off of it! Like Spider-Man! What? You know it's true!
How dare you compare her mercifulness to Spider-Man?
Sorry! I had to! Just Apollo's just salty he couldn't be Marvel vs. Capcom. Clearly. Is Spider-Man even in Marvel vs. Capcom? I know the rights with him are weird sometimes. Our jokes always go full circle. It's like it was all meant to be. Somehow everything just fits together perfectly like that. It always works out. It's weird. The answer is that she had to have channeled someone else, but no one else was fucking in there. I don't like where this is going. I think I might know where this is going, because that would explain why fucking someone else has disappeared now. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Was Dirk injured? Did we establish that Dirk was injured in there? He wasn't injured at all in the altercation with Inga. Was he? So why the fuck is there blood in there? Oh god. We've not seen them in the same room. Are you fucking shitting me? All she had to do was channel someone. Then she could easily disappear from the scene of the crime. They said he coughed it up. Did they try to say he coughed it up? Okay. I still think I'm pondering what Jet's pondering and what Gamrick's pondering. I don't like this. And that's why he started fucking talking weird. It was only after this shit he started talking like he's saying he was dying. He's fucking already gone, isn't he? Motherfucker! She would literally be someone else.
Why, I believe that actually makes sense. Thanks, I hate it.
I think we just got Bruce Willis. What do you have to say to that, Queen Amara?
You believe that I, a Grand Priestess, would use the sacred power of spirit channeling to commit murder?
No, I don't think he used it for that. Oh, God! What the?
Mercy, your mercifulness!
Okay, never mind. She's not Spider-Man. Clearly, she's Thor. Bruce Willis. It's a reference, Jet, to a movie that's quite old to most of you youngins. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie before M. Night Shyamalan sucked. It's called The Sixth Sense. It's a big plot twist in that movie that I'm not going to worry about spoiling because everyone. It's one of those classic movie references. It's on the same level as Luke, I Am Your Father. That Bruce Willis is a ghost. Don't worry about it.
How dare you spew such vile blasphemy, Defense? Retract your statement at once or face immediate execution.
No, good Majesty, it is quite all right. Kurah'in also teaches that we must respond at all times with reason, principle. Therefore, I shall offer a measured response to his blasphemous accusation. Well, I finished my Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, I got something to counter with? Don't mind me, I'm stress eating at this point.
Indeed. Now are you listening? It would not have been possible to simply vanish by means of spirit channeling. After all, it would require a deceased person to channel.
I think it fucking did.
However, there was only one murder victim in the tomb.
I don't think there fucking was. I'm curious where the hell they hid the body. Maybe they fucking put him in the sarcophagus. Oh god, that's fucking me up. I'm trying not to think too hard about this. The idea of him having a terminal disease was shitty enough. The idea of him actually already being gone.
And that was Minister Inga. The only others were right after his murder. Or the only ones there after his murder were Dirk and Miss Faye.
Ah.
Had I channeled Inga, as you allege, well, the outcome would have been quite odd, to say the least.
God fucking damn it.
For there beside the dead minister, a living, breathing one would have appeared. Even if I had been in the tomb, there was no one to channel except for the deceased minister. So you see, I could not have vanished by means of spirit channeling.
Ah, that's true, but I can't rule it out yet. Because, well, what if there was another victim? Someone we haven't identified yet.
How absurd.
You channeled someone other than Minister Inga. You could have used their identity to disappear from the tomb.
Another victim?
Queen Amara, please add your last statement to your testimony. I don't want to reach out to the truth. The truth makes me sad inside. This could explain everything. Wasn't there some sign of another victim there in the tomb? And yet, why do I sense I'm not going to like what I'm about to find out? I don't like this game anymore.
Objection!
I can't believe I'm presenting this. But at first, there was another victim. Still, Leland was there at the scene of the crime, or... No, it can't be.
Would the defense care to share something with us?
Queen Amara. You knew, didn't you?
Whatever are you talking about?
If you won't tell this court, then I will.
Well, don't keep us waiting.
Also, you motherfuckers, that hair dye in Inga's room was important. It was important twice over, because their hair color doesn't change when they're channeling. She fucking dyed her hair black to pose as Inga and then Papa. This case includes a second victim. One of the two people found alive in the tomb after the minister's murder was actually already dead. But a second victim, Apollo? Queen Amara, after you channeled Mr. Inga and moved to the tomb, you vanished from the scene of the crime by channeling another victim. That explains why no one found you after the murder was discovered.
Oh, you putrid pepper. Of all the half-witted buffoonery to come tumbling from your lips.
Fuck off, Nayuta. Not in the mood for you right now.
But I suppose I'll indulge you and play along with your little delusion.
Fuck you! Your dad's dead too!
Tell me, Mr. Justice, who was the other victim?
Was Dirk alive when they were in America? I'm assuming so. I'm guessing what happened is that, the actual killer meaning fucking Galron. I'm assuming the actual killer actually shot both of them right there. I don't know. I don't know why fucking Amara is going along with it at that rate. Because it would have happened right in front of her. But I don't know. I'm unclear. I'm unclear about the timeline at this point. There's no way that could be true. But no, I can't stop now. If this is the truth, it's the only way forward. The only way forward is solving this case. Nayuta doesn't know. Does Nayuta not know that's his dad? Or does Nayuta not know about that? Nayuta doesn't realize he's dead already. Like, this is gonna be news to him, too. Motherfucker.
Listen, son, even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long to live.
I'm already there. Take a look around. Dirk knew everything. Apollo suffers the series. He's just Alicia. He's the Alicia of this game. At least Alicia's actually going to be a playable character in Crestoria soon. Apollo doesn't even have that. There was never an incuritis. He was not sick. He was already gone. He could bring himself to tell me.
Maybe the real incuritis was the friends we made along the way. Can't tell you what that is, though. Be betraying a certain someone if I did.
Is this for... Maya had to have been in on it, too. Oh, God. I'm dying. Ugh. What the fuck role is my... Like, what did she see? Because she had to have known, too. That's what she wasn't telling us during her testimony. He couldn't accuse the love of his life.
Oops.
Why am I trying to get Ace Attorney characters in the Crest story? Because Ace Attorney makes everything better. The sad truth is, the other victim channeled by Amara was...
Take that!
What? You can't... That's not possible! Episode titled Daddy's New Purse. No. The defendant, Dirk Sanmati, is the one Queen Amara channeled. He's the other victim. No, I didn't finish my thought because sadness. But Alicia is finally going to be playable in Tales of Crestoria. Apollo will never be in Marvel vs. Capcom, and his life sucks. This is insanity. Polgunga! Apollo, what the fuck? Do you realize what you're proposing?
Objection!
I demand an explanation, Mr. Justice.
Wha- I don't know when or why Dirk was murdered, but the facts and evidence speak for themselves. And this is where they've led me. I see, after Inga's murder, Dirk and Maya were the only ones left in the tomb. And Maya can't fucking be dead. If one of them was actually dead and being channeled by Amara. But it can't be, can it? Dirk's bloodstain at the scene of the crime was the clincher for me. Apollo's trials and tribulations, basically. My boss pays me poorly, my clients make fun of me, I get no thank yous for cleaning up the toilet, and to top it all off, my dad was murdered. Is this the price? Is this the price to pay for dating a German rock god? Is this just the trade-off? I don't think this is a very fair trade. Clavier's hot, but he's not that hot. Motherfucker. He wasn't even injured, so how could he have possibly bled that much? The only logical explanation is Dirk had also been murdered.
Objection!
Is sorrow the price to pay for God booty?
Lawyers, they are weak and pathetic.
I need that scene. I need that one scene from 4 of Dante and Agnes. I need that with Nayuta and Apollo. Please.
That's enough! Your explanation cannot be the truth. And you would dare not claim to have proof to support your assertion.
Nayuta, I wish it weren't true. I wish with all my heart that I'm wrong. But as much as I don't want to believe it, yeah, I can prove it. I'm gonna say, yeah, Ken, if fucking Rita Repulsa killed both of them, if she killed Dirk as well, I swear to fucking God. Remember what I threatened to do to Mr. Rias? It's gonna get worse. Dirk's killer must have hidden his body. It would have to be somewhere nobody would ever look. And there's only one such place.
You truly have proof.
The fastest way would be to actually have someone check the tomb.
Go check the tomb, but why?
Motherfucker. Because I believe Dirk's killer hid his body here.
Take that!
You would suggest.
Queen Amara's sarcophagus, the only place in the tomb no one would dare to look. Hello, Godzilla. You're just in time for clinical depression. Welcome. An alive, good dad and ace attorney, we should have known better. I knew, like he was waving flags since we fucking met him. I knew this was gonna come, but like, good God. To die off screen like that right in front of us, like, we were waiting right outside that goddamn building. Plus a killer would soon become trapped by hiding in there. But a body, well, that's a horse of a different color. Doug crit a vat of hot caramel, roll her in corn, and leave her in a chicken coop for the chickens to peck. Oh, bro, help! I love the way you think, my dude. Yes, please. Delicious. Everything but the kneecaps. Put it on everything but the kneecaps, because I'm gonna eat her fucking kneecaps. With a nice Chianti and fava beans. Which means...
I believe we must search the sarcophagus at once. Your Eminence? Being that Queen Amara yet lives, I trust we may now open it?
If we must. Did somebody die? Yeah, Godzilla.
Your Majesty, I believe Detective Sky is still there at the tomb. Let us contact her at once and have her conduct a full investigation into the matter.
Oh my god, my nose is so stuffed up now. I'm actually crying. I'm so sorry. It's disgusting. Ah! Her kneecap so she can't run away? Exactly. That's the plan.
Now then, Detective Sky, your report, if you please.
You died? No, you didn't die, Hyperion. Dirk died. I'll start with my findings. Peel her nails off. Oh yeah, always with the nails. You always start with the nails. Please, please, please let me be wrong about this. I just want things to be like they were. A search of the sarcophagus revealed a body that appears to be several days old. I'm on a list for describing this. I'll proudly be on that list. I have to suffer, so that means everyone else needs to suffer. I only know Dirk for a day and a half, but if anything happened, I would kill everyone in this room and then himself. We never fucking knew him at all. He was being channeled even back in America. Apollo never got to really see his dad again. Motherfucker. Oh. I hate this. Thanks, I hate it. Oh. A body? Yeah, that's the part of that that's surprising. Detective Sky, tell me it wasn't Dirk. Tell me my whole theory was completely off base.
I have a photo of the body. I have possibly identified it as...
Fix that body. I hate these games. I hate these games. They make me feel things. Motherfucker. Oh! Fucking same! Dirk, no! Why? Why did this have to happen? Damn it, Dirk, answer me. Fuck. How could this be? His nose. Oh, that had to have hurt like a bitch. He pulled an Asakura. People who've been watching Ryuki with us will understand that reference. Oh, fuck off! No, you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, lady! Fucking evil smirk, bitch ass! Fuck off! Fuck you! Oh my god. I need a minute. I need a minute. I've gotta expunge all the gross from the. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave you with this because she fucking deserves it. I'm gonna eat her kneecaps. I'm gonna eat her kneecaps. Peel off all the rest of the skin, start from the fingernails, do the fucking core thing the bro came up with. Then slice out the tendons. Delicious. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna put the intermission screen. I'll just be right back. Enjoy. Okay. Alright. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
The traitorous snake, the very head of the insurgency, murdered? Oh, what a joyous day! Those fools shouting for change and revolution will finally return to whatever rocks they crawled out from under.
I hate you. That head slam is extremely effective. Low supply of the PS5. Nathan. Oh yeah, I'm well familiar with the pain. I spent all of Thursday trying and failing to get one.
Oops.
Black Friday? Oh, don't even try Black Friday. That's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. Rule 63, Dick Dastardly head ass, basically. Who? What? What was I even fighting for? God damn it. Apollo. What am I supposed to do now? This fucking music is gonna kill me. This case is so good, but the gaming case is so good, but so sad. Yeah. No way, you can wait till next week for this. You're too invested, Hyperion. Don't worry, I intend on finishing this tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna be able to tonight, especially because I'm dying inside. But yeah, this isn't waiting a week. We're getting this done this weekend.
Son. A lawyer. Should never look the way you do right now. A dragon never yields. Even when wounded, the dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey until the bitter end. That's what lawyers do, to get to the truth.
Mufasa, basically Mufasa. But Dirk, what if the truth is that you're...
Apollo, in court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. You are my son, after all.
You believe in the... You believe to be that much, Dirk? Dirk, I think I finally understand. Is Dirk... I think Dirk just won Dad of the Year posthumously. Bubgaboo, stop blaming Java. He didn't write this game. I can't yield. Not now, not ever. Not after Dirk believed in me despite knowing what was about to happen. Besides, Dirk left me with two things I must do. Are you alright, Apollo? Sorry about that, Mr. Wright. But I'm fine now.
Apollo?
Yeah. He turned into Dirk for a second, don't worry about it. Detective Sky!
Yes?
How sure are you the body's been there a few days? I'm positive. No autopsy's been performed yet, but I say it's been at least 3 days. All right. Order in the quilt. Bring in the dancing lobsters. Would some bias help? Probably. Where's some bias? Oh, that's a lot of baby girl. She's beautiful. Thank you, Gabrick. Yes. Good. America. Fortunately, the low temperature inside the sarcophagus kept it from decaying. 3, yeah. Yeah, so he was still dead when he was in America, too. I'm not sure if that... It could have been Maya channeling him, actually. That makes the whole hostage situation with her weird, because she was supposedly being held back in Kurah'in the whole time. Like, I'm curious what the hell that... if it was Maya channeling him, I wonder what the hell that phone call actually was. It's like, what were the actual threats being made? Fortunately, the low temperature inside the sarcophagus kept it from decaying. Oh, and the chest area bore 3 gunshot wounds from a small caliber weapon. I believe they're the cause of death. At least 3 days, huh? That means Dirk was already dead by the time he came to visit... yeah. That means Dirk was already dead by the time he came back to visit me in the States. Then who was channeling him? I think it would have to be someone who could get in and stay in the U.S. without arousing suspicion. Yet also had a solid cover story so they wouldn't be seen as missing. I believe this is who was channeling Dirk when I saw him in the States. Oh, they're making us do this already. All right. I mean, she would... Why are they 2 separate people? Like, she would also make sense, but the fact that she was Nana, and she hadn't been missing before then, as far as we know from Raythaw, then it had to have been Maya, actually. And that's why she couldn't fucking talk about certain things.
Take that!
Maya? Oh, I see. She was being held hostage at the time, so it seemed only natural that she wasn't around.
Right, remember what she said earlier? So please, just tell me, what exactly are you hiding?
Sorry, but I don't want to make you cry yet. You'll have to quit and cry later. Yeah, I promised something. Pretty big one.
It was weird how a wanted criminal got into the States. That was a little strange, Dux. But by that same token, Dats was also wanted, and he got in with no issue. I was willing to brush that off as Japanifornia just being stupid. Dirk didn't want his own death to be known. The other members of the Defiant Dragons would lose all hope if they found out. That would snuff out the flames of revolution for good. Miss Faye, Dirk told you to keep quiet about this, didn't he?
I guess it's no use hiding it now. Yeah, I promised not to tell. Dirk made me promise before he died.
Oh, he died in front of you? Oh. So I was right then.
Apollo? There's something I need to tell you. It's about, you know, Dirk's final moments.
I'm listening, Miss Faye. What happened in his final moments?
It was soon after I was kidnapped. Dirk paid me a visit in that tomb where I was being held captive. I'd say it was a few days before Minister Inga's murder.
Hey, young lady, time to get you up and out of here.
He tried to save... Of fucking course he tried to save Maya. Of course. Of course that happened. Just pile it on. Oh.
Ah! It's that revolutionary guy.
I'm here to rescue you.
You are? Why?
I figured things were a little too quiet with that stamp-sucking scumbag. So I started digging around. That's when I found out you'd been abducted.
But why would a rebel help me?
Let's go before it's too late.
It already is for you, pal. Gumshoe? Can you imagine? All the jokes about Larry and it turned out to be Gumshoe. You know what's better than making Apollo suffer? Making Apollo and Maya suffer! I hate this! Who else said pal? Is that Jameson? I think Jameson might have said that at one point.
It already is for you, pal.
Yeah, he did. Okay. I thought he occasionally said that as well. But god damn it.
Ha ha! Long time no see, Rebel, you blowhard. Inga, I know you're up to something, and I'm going to find out what.
Fucking! Why would you show it? Fuck off! Fuck you!
Ah! Ha 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 ha! That's kind of smart. You become a real thorn in my side. See, time for you to see. Time for you to be push-up daisies.
Motherfucker. Never mind, I hate him. I don't care if he was a decent dad. Fuck this guy too.
You think that could kill a dragon? What? Ah? What are you, some kind of freak? Nuts to this!
What a fucking piece of shit!
Eric was shot several times, but he barely even flinched. He sacrificed himself for me. These ropes! I've gotta help you!
Relax, it's going to be okay. Sorry things turned out this way. But it doesn't look like I have much longer.
No, don't say that!
You're a spirit medium, aren't you? When I'm gone, I want you to channel my spirit.
Stop it! Don't give up like that!
If you do, untying a rope like that will be child's play.
No! Please, hang in there! You can still make it!
Promise me. Promise me one thing, young lady. It's about my son.
Dirk was talking about you, Apollo. He said he wanted to see you one last time.
Oh.
So he asked me to return to the U.S. and channel his spirit.
He really said that?
Uh-huh. He also said he'd been to visit you for years, but kept putting it off. This was his last dance.
You just show up and walk into my life and make me feel things again. What the fuck?
I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice.
Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Dirk. You really did come to the US because you wanted to see me.
I guess this means it was Inga that hid Dirk's body in the sarcophagus after Maya left the tomb.
Apollo, you can stop now. You can't stop now. Dirk would want you to keep pressing on.
Maya and Dirk have the same hair color. Yeah, she wouldn't have needed to dye hers. Ugh. Damn it. Why'd you clip that, Noodle? Fuck you. I know, Miss Faye. I won't disappoint him.
Defense, if you're ready to proceed, I would have you answer this. Do you believe the accused's death will impact what we know about this case?
Yeah, I believe I can explain everything now.
What the fuck did I just witness? Very well, your explanation, please.
Dirk entered the tomb at 3 p.m., the time the hostage exchange was to take place. Or rather, Dirk, as channeled by Miss Faye, did. Now, by the time he entered the tomb at 3 p.m., Minister Inga was already dead. I say that because we know the minister was murdered at 2 p.m. But there was someone else in there. This person was already hiding in the tomb, waiting to channel Dirk in place of Miss Faye. Am I okay? I'm okay, Pumpkin Boo. I'm just fucking sad. Just the idea that we didn't even really... I mean, we did. Like, obviously, the spirit is, the big thing. And it was his last wish. I just took a 2-minute break. I'm not gonna take another one. I'll take another one in a minute if I really have to. I'm okay for now, though. I'm trying to power through. It was you, wasn't it? Yeah, and I'm getting plenty of sip, don't worry. Thank you, though. The fact of the matter is, Queen Amara killed Minister Inga at 2 p.m. I appreciate the hugs of this. So she then went to his private quarters and channeled his spirit. The minister, thinking he was going to be late, hurried to the tomb for the hostage exchange. But once in the tomb, Queen Amara stopped channeling Minister Inga and hid herself. Gotta give the props to make us scare so much about a guy in a very short period of time. Fucking right, Spice? I'm crying as much over this as I cried over Godot, and we knew him the whole game. They did a very good job. Thank you for the hugs, bro. Help. Then when Dirk entered at 3 p.m., she stuck up from behind and forcibly drove Dirk's spirit out of Miss Faye's body.
Drove his spirit out of her body? Impossible.
Objection!
Actually, there is a way to do that. With the Magatama of Parting, that is. Using one, anyone can drive a spirit out of a person's body, even if it refused to leave.
I'm trying to figure out, like, why is she playing along with this? I don't think she fucking did it. I really don't. I think it was, I think that other lady's way too evil not to straight up be a killer. Like, I don't think Amara was a cat's paw or anything. So why the fuck is she playing along with it? Is it just because she's your little sister? She's a fucking bitch. Title, A Dragon Never Yields, maybe. Plot twist, they're both evil. I'm almost starting to get that impression. Cause she's like, I don't know. I don't know if she was saying, oh, I don't know. I still think he tried to kill me. I don't know if she was doing that to throw us off, or if she actually fucking thinks that. If she actually thinks that, what the fuck? Why the hell did you have a second kid with the guy years later? Because we haven't even gotten to that, but that's absolutely where this is going as well. Fucking Rayfa's their kid. She's gotta be.
Are you telling me that extra pale brown Magatama in the tomb was? That it was.
That's right, Prosecutor Sanmati, and you've seen the one in action before.
You saw how the glowing red Rakatava sent the High Priest back to the Twilight Realm. And how it turned to spent pale brown afterwards. In other words, the brown Rakatava found in the tomb looks that way because she honestly thinks that so she could have been brainwashed. She was held as an alien this whole time. I guess, like, there could be some kind of weird Stockholm syndrome at play. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see how the hell that part goes. Because right now I'm confused. I don't know how to feel about Amara. Its power had been used up in pushing Dirk's spirit out of Miss Faye's body, right?
I probably passed out as soon as Dirk's spirit left my body. I was exhausted after tending him for so long after all.
So many sad bastions. I'm glad we're getting some use out of sad bastion. After that, Queen Amara must have dressed Miss Faye up in her usual outfit and tied her up. I'm not sure where she got the outfit, but we can assume she had it planned out. Then Queen Amara must have changed into Dirk's clothes, smeared blood on them, picked up the knife, and channeled Dirk's spirit. That's why he said he wasn't lying. He was not lying when he told us he just blacked out and then he was standing over the body. Okay, that makes sense. That's how she made it look like Dirk had committed the crime. You're about to lose your sub abyss. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. A lot of them are running out. We have not been, we've not, because Pro Help instead did the, finished off the PS5 fund. He's taking a break from gift subs, so we're kind of low on subs right now. No worries. You can sad bash it in spirit. That's how she escaped, right under our nose. You lose yours tomorrow's secret? Yeah, a bunch of them are probably about to run out. We could really go for a crazy Uncle Hubie right about now, but knock on wood. I don't know, Apollo. The whole thing still seems a bit far-fetched. Dirk, what was going through your mind while all this was unfolding?
Oops.
Country's on the verge of war, total collapse, civil war. They just covered it up so it would have the least consequences. Yeah. So ultimately it was all for naught? Oh. Nayuta?
Those dreams of revolution Dirk was always spouting. They placed nothing but false hope in the minds of the people. And in the end, they were simply fantasies.
Nayuta, how can you? Nayuta, I swear to God. Depending on how you deal with the situation, Nayuta, you're either gonna drop in the tier list or raise in the tier list. Right now, you're just kind of mediocre tier.
Karma has spoken. The dream of revolution has withered on the vine. The fate is sealed. The other insurgents will soon wake up from their shattered dreams.
No, Dirk's dream can't die like this. I'm not gonna sit back and let that happen. I can't and I won't. Nayuta, don't forget that Dirk's been proven innocent. His name's no longer tainted by the charge of murder. Now the rebels and their sympathizers who have been calling for his release can be charged with abetting the accused. Can't be charged with abetting the accused. So the revolution is far from over. It's only just begun.
No, Dirk has not yet been proven innocent. You have merely indicated the possibility of his innocence.
What do you mean?
Dirk is indeed dead. However, what if it was Dirk who killed Minister Inga while being channeled by Miss Faye? And while the crime could have occurred at 2 p.m., you have yet to substantively prove it. Or do you have conclusive proof that the time of Minister Inga's death was at 2 p.m.?
I thought we'd long passed that idea, sir. With the fucking phone call and everything. I don't, but...
It seems further testimony will be required of me. It would appear that I have fallen under suspicion. I would like to state my case.
Prosecutor Sanmati, the rebellion must be snuffed out once and for all. You must prove Dirk Sanmati to be the foul murderer that he was. And every last insurgent and their sympathizers
will be yaoi paddled to death.
As you wish, Your Eminence.
Why is Nayuta still doing this? Yaoran shouldn't have him under her thumb anymore. It's Reifa. I guess he is aware that Reifa's his sister. It's probably her. Amara's not a hostage, so what gives? It's totally Reifa. Nayuta, what's left to chain her like this?
Very well then, Queen Amara.
Fucking get that kid. Get Reifa back in here. Plop, make her pop a squat down on the defensive side. Get her some freedom fries and just have people watch over her. She's fine. We won't let anything happen to the clown. She's our clown now.
Very well then, Queen Amara. Please proceed with your additional testimony.
Hi, Chloe. Not spoiling anything still. Yeah, I don't know how much more you can. I don't know how many other swerves it's gonna have. We got past a big one. Not sure if there are any more.
Well done, Laura. You have painted me as a killer with nothing but your silver tongue. However, you have no evidence proving your distasteful theory. Furthermore, Dirk could have committed the crime while being channeled by Miss Faye. Now let us end this charade.
One more part after this? Yeah, I did remember that this is still 2 more parts. Yeah, we're probably... I don't know how long this part's gonna end up being. Even if this part ends up being relatively short, we're probably just gonna hold off on the final part tomorrow and make it its own night, just because this one's been such a roller coaster, and I'm all stopped up and gross right now. Oh shit! I didn't think about that, Gamrick. Yeah. The queen might not. Amara might not actually be evil. Like if it is Reifa that's keeping Nayuta chained to them, then it might be Reifa for her as well. I didn't even think about that. I forgot. Yeah, because that's probably her actually her daughter. Or it's definitely actually her daughter, if Nayuta's her brother. Yeah.
Let us end this charade for the eternal glory of kurah'in and its people.
Do you understand now, you putrid Pepper? There is no point in defending Dirk any longer. It has all been in vain.
Let it go and move on, right? Not today! Not like this!
Your theories are but a pillar of salt that crumbles at the slightest breeze. But no more. This ends here and now.
The defense may proceed with this cross-examination.
Nayuta just called him stinky. Like I said, my biggest issue with Nayuta is his repetitive insults. Like, I would honestly rather him just be boring and graceful and serene constantly. If you can't have a man spew insults as one of his gimmicks constantly when you had fucking Simon last game, who was a grand chess master of insults and giving people guff. Now can I present the fucking brooch? It seems so obvious. I've had this for so long. Please.
Objection!
Motherfucker, it's never gonna be that. Do I have anything that, like, this part sticks out to me? Do I have anything that proves it couldn't have been Maya while she was Dirk?
Do you like this red pendant? It's supposed to be on a
It's supposed to be based on a herring. Can I explain it to you? If Apollo's father died, how come he was there holding a gun? He was being channeled, Pumpkaboo. He's been dead for a couple of days. Apollo never even got to meet him again in like actual person. Though Maya flew back to America and she channeled him, and it was him and her body we were hanging out with back home. And then once we came here after the hostage situation, ever since then it's been Amara channeling him instead. You thought it was a knife, not gun. Yeah, my bad. The entire time, yeah. That's dark incredibly. We got Bruce Willis, straight up.
Hold it!
I admit I don't have any solid evidence that you'll actually let me fucking present. But you're the only one who could have committed the crime.
What on earth do you mean?
Including Miss Faye, there are only 3 spirit mediums in kurah'in. Furthermore, when the crime scene was first discovered... Is that why he didn't eat? You recall he wasn't eating with Apollo? He did eat. It was Apollo who refused to eat at first. Queen Gowron. Was with me and Mr. Wright, while Miss Faye... If Apollo mentions side characters he's fond of, they'll probably die. I mean, with the life he's had, yeah. It's tied up in the tomb. Yeah, remember, it was Maya's body he was in. Maya can eat. I'm shocked he brought... There clearly wasn't a lot of negotiation while he was in her body, because otherwise she would have made him eat burgers rather than sushi. That means the Dirk we saw after the minister's murder could have only been channeled by you, Queen Amara. Insolent lawyer?
Yee! Forgive us, your merciful please!
Really, Your Majesty?
But have you considered the following defense? What if there was, unbeknownst to us, another spirit medium in kurah'in?
Objection!
Fucking produce it! Come the fuck on! What are the chances?
You lack the evidence to support your claim that Queen Amara is the killer, which is why you have had to use the process of elimination to zero in on her. It therefore stands to reason that you would have to rule out other possibilities as well. Well, can you eliminate the possibility of another spirit medium defense?
Of course I can't! Other than, everything you've told us up to this fucking point. Under the circumstances, Apollo, there are 2 ways to establish Amara's skill. We either prove she killed Inga, or we prove she was in the tomb. Huh, which one can I actually prove? She was in the tomb. Is this the problem? Because, yeah, I don't think she killed him. I think it was her sister. I think it was fucking Queen Beryl. She's so obviously evil. She's not just gonna be an evil-looking prosecutor. She has to be an actual full-on killer. There's no fucking way. I can prove that Queen Amara was in the tomb when the murder occurred.
It seems you are ever painting me as the killer.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Very well, let us see some evidence that proves I was at the scene of the crime. You do have some, do you not?
Yeah. Please, if it still doesn't work, I swear to God. I've tried so many goddamn times to use this fucking thing. Please. Please.
Objection!
Fucking finally! Hallelujah! Queen Amara. Does this pendant look familiar to you?
Why, that is...
We found it in the tomb, and it has the minister's blood on it, which means it was probably dropped in the course of the crime.
Objection!
And I fail to see how that is relevant to your argument. Did that not belong to the accused?
That's what I thought too. After all, Dirk had said it himself. Or wait, what do you... After all, Dirk said he... oh, yeah, it belonged to the accused, yeah. That's what I thought. Dirk said it did himself.
He said that?
Yeah, but it was a lie. Because I believe he was covering for someone.
Covering? How? For who?
There's a certain piece of evidence that shows the pendant isn't Dirk's. to say, does she have it on this photo? I don't actually know. Yeah, actually, I actually don't see it in the photo. I thought for sure that would be it. Am I blind? A fingerprint was found on the wood. Can I print it? That feels really stupid. Can I just fucking show it again and say there was a fingerprint on it? That feels really stupid to do. I feel like that's just gonna get me in trouble. No. A bit fucked up to think this lady killed her husband. I don't think she did. Like, she was there, obviously, but I don't think she did. I think she's covering for her sister for some stupid reason. Is it in Dirk's body photo? I haven't looked too closely at that photo. I can't imagine why. He has a matching one that's blue. That's adorable, for the record.
A photo of the accused body, is it not?
Are we doing the DLC case? Yes. Yeah, it is, and I'd like to call your attention to a certain spot in it. This right here proves the pendant found in the tomb wasn't Dirk's. You'll notice an object near Dirk's left arm. It's an identical pendant, except it's blue.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Don't you find that a little strange? Why would he own two of them, but in different colors? Here's what I think. The pendants were meant to go together as a pair. A pair? If the blue pendant wasn't Dirk's, I hate looking at this photo. I hate it. Then what about this pink one with Minister Inga's blood on it? Who do you suppose it belongs to?
Objection.
Boy! Sorry to disappoint, but no fingerprints were found on the pink pendant.
Yes, there fucking were, inside the lid. It literally says so in the description. Fuck off.
Therefore, we have no way of knowing whom it belongs to.
Objection.
You're a fucking moron! Don't you know how to read? I'm guessing you didn't know this pendant is actually a locket.
Come again?
Now, this is where it gets interesting. When we open this locket up... Oh... We found a fingerprint inside. On the back of the lid, to be exact.
What? No.
So now the question is, to whom does the fingerprint belong? Oh, she's sweating. Queen Amara! It belongs to you, doesn't it? Oh... Seems I've truly rendered the witness speechless this time around.
This cannot be! Mother, tell me it does not belong to you. Naiveta,
Think about it, Queen Amara. Dirk must have realized that you were channeling his spirit. And he'd probably already figured out who the minister's killer was. And yet, he still claimed that the pink pendant belonged to him.
But why would he do such a thing?
You really don't know? You actually think he killed you, don't you? He was protecting you, you fucking Fruit Loop dingus! 'Cause he loved you. He loved you until his very last breath and beyond.
One more big secret. I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did.
Dirk knew everything, even that he was being used. But he kept quiet, all for your sake.
Dirk, why do you always...
Well, Queen Amara? Got anything to say for yourself? The one whose love for you never wavered after all these years? Even after you had a clown daughter? Are you really gonna betray him now?
Dirk, I...
That Okay, and now we also know where Nayuta gets being so extra from. Jesus Christ! She has very pretty eyes. Good God. Okay, so, alright, so Nayuta took after his mom in that he's an extra Disney princess that shits butterflies. And Rayfa took after Dad in that they're both funny, albeit one intentionally and one unintentionally.
Am I kawaii desu?
Kawaii means cute.
This cannot be. I refuse to accept it.
Also, Nathan, no. She also taught Rayfa her shitty insults. Queen Amara, are you ready to confess for your crimes? It still wasn't her, dude. She was there, but it was not her. Come on.
I can deny it no longer. The truth is, it was I, Amara Sikatar Kurah'in, who slew Minister Inga.
What the fuck? Why are you taking the fall for her? I don't believe you.
That's preposterous! Wah! Ay! Porkunka!
This is beyond belief.
Maybe she's half evil. I have to assume she's being threatened. Inga did kill her husband. Inga did kill her husband. Like, revenge would make sense of a motive, but it would make sense as a motive, but I'm sorry. Fucking look at her. Well, this isn't the right picture. This lady is evil. This woman has killed at least one man. There's no fucking way. Notice how fucking quiet she's being at this point? They're probably threatening Rayfa. That's why Nayuta's still playing along with her even now, and that's why she's willing to take the fall for this bitch.
This is beyond belief.
Mother, why would you?
Forgive me, Nayuta. I never wished to cause you such sorrow. But I had no choice. It was the only way.
The only way?
So in the end, Queen Amara and Dirk Sanmati. I suppose this means they were unable to reconcile while he was still alive.
I don't think the state of the kingdom or the incidents of the past would have allowed that. They were prisoners of their shared history, so to speak. Gowron's pointing a gun off screen. An evil person wouldn't care if somebody loved them? Exactly, Jux. Like, she has to be being threatened. Queen Amara, there's something I need you to know. You had staged a near-perfect crime, so why did you bring this pendant into the tomb with you? You should have known it could come back to haunt you.
I do not really understand it myself. I had nearly been assassinated by my own husband, yet I could not bear any hatred towards him. I was unable to discard this or part with it for even a short time.
But...
As with Dirk, I have never stopped loving my husband for the past 23 years.
Mother.
So she really believes that? That Dirk tried to assassinate her?
Your Majesty, is it not time? Time to declare Dirk innocent? I would ask that you do this for my beloved, who now dwells in the Twilight Realm.
Very well then, Your Eminence, Prosecutor Sanmati, if you have no further objections.
This cannot be. My mother? I have no objections. Dance for me, puppets. Dance the dance of life.
Dirk, I did it. I finally did it. I proved your innocence. But...
Very well then. Being the Queen Amara yet lives, we can no longer charge the accused with assassination that never came to fruition. As for the murder of Minister Inga, the truth has been laid for all to see.
This is the weirdest season of Yu-Gi-Oh ever. It's up there, Dusk. I don't know though. That one with the kid with the weird pink hair. That he seems pretty strange too.
Therefore, I will now pass judgment upon the accused, Mr. Dirk Shunbati.
Good girl. Good girl. Your benevolence?
Y'all are stupid! I cannot accept this.
Is something the matter, your benevolence?
Queen Amara is fucking lying! It makes no sense! Think about it for 2 fucking seconds! Queen Amara would not have killed my father!
What's with her all of a sudden? There's some kind of lingering affection towards Nana? Rafa.
Speak the truth, Queen Amara! Did you really kill my father?
Yes, there is no mistake.
She had confessed to the crime, thereby clearing the accused of all suspicion. As such, I see no need to continue these proceedings.
Barbed head, horn head! Are you really gonna let this stand? Look at that lady! I watch knockoff Kamen Rider. I know what evil people look like. Fake mom is evil.
Dirk's been proven innocent and he's about to be declared not guilty. Even so, something doesn't feel right. I was gonna say she's got Amara's eyes too. I just realized that. I forget if Bitch Queen has the same eye color or not. But yeah, I just noticed the green eyes. Oh no, okay, that actually could go either way. But no, I think it's her. Like I said, the whole situation with this photo, where they where they established, yeah, this symbol didn't exist until after the assassination, and then they tried to pass it off as, oh yeah, no, that's baby Nayuta. Like, I'm still mad at the characters being stupid enough to just play along with Dirk deflecting that. Like, how did that work? Apollo, if you have any doubts, now's the time to raise them. Apollo has his lie detector powers. He has his lie detector powers. He's not allowed to use them in trials because Nayuta can stop it with his anal beads. After all, the courtroom is a place for finding the whole truth. But it's all up to you. There are definitely things that don't quite add up. Does this mean that the whole truth hasn't been brought to light yet? Should I push to continue this trial? Your Majesty, I have a feeling we haven't discovered the whole truth. So Amara is Spartacus, kind of. Fucking Gant 2.0, basically. That's not a bad thing. Gant Straw was pretty good. I'm totally cool with them reusing some concepts. The only way we'll ever find this is find it is to continue this trial.
Hornhead!
Very well. Will the defense please tell us this?
Learning about the baby passing it off as Nayuta and then learning about how old the brand is? No! No, Mario, it was the opposite. I remember. They established that they established, because that was when we were figuring out the queen was still alive. They established, okay, that this book has these marks on it. Oh, you're saying that would have been better. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, no, in actuality, it makes no sense. Yeah, no, if it had been reversed, at least you could say, oh, they forgot about the baby. And they just stopped thinking about it. But, like, right immediately after we establish how old that photo has to be, they turn around and say, hey, don't worry about it. It's Nayuta, obviously. Even though we just showed that this photo couldn't be taken when Nayuta was a baby. Don't worry about it. Nayuta can stop it with its anal beads. Nova 2020. Put that one on my tombstone. Murder method? No. He was stabbed. We know that, right? Yeah, we know he was stabbed. Curious, but no, shit, no, I didn't mean to. By the way, how is your sex life?
You would have me speak of such matters here? In front of all these people?
Oh, man. Oh, these two are into some shit. Yes, please! Inquiring minds want to know! The fanfic writers are frothing at the mouth! But it's so embarrassing! Oh, Jesus. Alrighty. Okay, you two.
The defense will take full responsibility for my second-hand embarrassment.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'm definitely feeling the burn of shame right now. That explains a lot. Well, I would have preferred to save first to not lose a life, but I am glad I did that. What they mean is that picture was taken when I was metaphorically a baby. God.
Well, there's this one time when Dirk pulled out 3 wax candles and a watering hose.
Okay, no. The actual answer is the motive. I'm glad I picked that one, though. Queen Amara? There's something I still don't understand. Good for them. Good for them. What was your motive for killing Justice Minister Inga?
That is a fair question, and one that I shall now answer. Yes, the answer to that question is, line. It was for the future of this kingdom that I slew Inga kurah'in. To avert further tragedy, his death was an unfortunate necessity.
Further tragedy? Always counter the sadness with horny. Works every time.
Over the past several years, Minister Inga has been rapidly expanding his power. He had established the secret police and was relentless in his pursuit of the insurgents. He even had the overwhelming support of the people, but he was still not satisfied. Hungry for more power, he began planning a coup d'etat.
She literally could have just said revenge. Actually, I'm kind of glad she didn't, because real talk, if she had said revenge, that would have immediately contradicted her stance before this. Because, like, apparently, before we established, he still loved her all these years. Before that, like, she was fully prepared to say, like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. He's a terrorist. He tried to kill me. So revenge would have been silly, at least at the time. You mean his plot involving the Founder's Orb, which led to Maya Fey's abduction?
Yes, Minister Inga planned to use the orb to gain access to great spiritual power. After which he would assassinate Gowron and usurp the throne. His machinations were reminiscent of that terrible tragedy 23 years ago. And as one affected by that incident, Amara vowed to never allow a repeat of such events. Yes, and the Holy Mother delivered unto me the perfect opportunity to fulfill my vow. Security amid the courtyard was rather light due to the rite of channeling. And Inga had barricaded himself in the tomb with his hostage, away from prying ears. I knew I would never again have such a perfect opportunity, so... At 2 p.m., during the rite of channeling, I slipped into the tomb and slew the minister.
My bracelet! Don't throw the anal beads at me. Apollo? Yep. It seems this trial is far from over. Queen Amara, I believe you're still hiding something. But if you want to keep playing this game of hide and seek... Let's start with that last statement you made. I think I already... Like I said, again, I have no basis for it other than the fact that based on how we've seen this work, but if kurah'in Village really is just a mini kurah'in, like people immigrated there super early on and started their own thing very similar to it, but assuming that's correct, assuming it's the same here, she's the fucking younger sibling. She is only in power because Amara was presumed dead. I don't think she can actually channel. I really don't. I think she's fake. I think she can't channel, which would mean I think her and I think these two may have pulled a Dahlia and Iris, despite the fact they're not actually twins. Granted, these two are not twins, but it's close enough. I think it's the opposite. I think she was the one channeling the minister or whatever the fuck was going on there, and Gowron was the one actually doing all this bullshit. And then obviously after the actual killing, they traded back somehow. They parent trapped it. And I think she's only... I have to assume I have to assume Raytha's being threatened. Because that's the only thing that makes sense.
If I must.
Cancel her on Twitter. We could also cancel her on Twitter. You were thinking of Marjorie the alibi for Galra? I think that's why it happened. Like, I don't think she has any real power, so I think that they decided... No. So I think that, you know, they had her do this channeling. They had Amara do this channeling to give Galron an alibi. When in actuality, I don't think Galron can do jack shit. The good old Sonozaki switch or the Sonozaki switch. God damn it, I want to watch the new Higurashi so bad. But the fact that it's not dubbed yet as far as I know is what's stopping me. No. The Sonozaki switch. Miho and Mion and Shion's Sonozaki. The two twins from Higurashi. They pulled the switch. They pulled the switcheroo on several occasions. I believe their last name is Sonozaki. I hope I'm thinking of the right Animu twins. Could be another Sonozaki out there somewhere, but I think that's theirs. Anyone want to give me a hint of where to look? I feel like there's not much on her that could potentially move. Her fingers? Is it her fingers? Which ones? She's tapping. She's tapping. That is very subtle. Holy shit. Yeah, I was on this hand several times and did not notice that. Good God. Jesus, that is minuscule. Gotcha.
Oops.
Look at her legs. She does a river dance when she lies. Even more subtle than brushful sweat. Yeah, really. Queen Amara. You're not very comfortable talking about the 2 o'clock rite of channeling, are you? I can tell because the finger on your left hand twitched almost imperceptibly when you did.
Oh?
Almost imperceptibly is right. Yeah, good God. Apollo's got some hawk eyes. You will not get anything past this man. It's a good thing Clavier would never ever cheat on him. Because otherwise he would be a dead man instantly. He knows. He knows all. He sees all. That pose you make, is there something about your chest that makes you nervous?
Whatever do you mean?
The murder occurred at 2 p.m. And I'm pretty positive Amara was in the tomb at the time. So then why is she so self-conscious about her chest when she talks about the rite? The rite of channeling? Didn't Albie snap a picture of it? Queen Amara, I have here a picture of the rite of channeling. It was secretly taken by a certain individual. Albie, can I just say that Albie has been the fucking MVP of this trial? First, there was that whole thing with the firecrackers that established the time frame, and now this shit is going to establish that it was probably they pulled the twin swap or almost twin swap. Albie turned out to be the MVP of this goddamn game. Jesus Christ! Such insolence, lady. The last person who said insolence to me was a thought, and so are you.
I would have the proprietor's name at once.
Perpetrator, not proprietor. I don't think Albie owns a bar. Sorry, can't do that. You see, I just happened to find it on the ground, so... Yeah, now she starts talking again. She was perfectly content to just fucking stay on the sidelines and let Yudi deal with it when it looked like Amara was done to rights. But,
Do you take me for a fool?
You really don't want me to answer that question. How about instead we discuss the photo's origin a little later? Because right now, there's something much more pressing at hand. I believe this photo merits further examination. I just wish there was more to see in the darkness than more darkness. We might be able to make out a few more details with some image adjustments. Let's ask Emma if she can help.
Bailiff, please summon Detective Sky to the Hall of Justice.
You will pay for your insolence.
Here you are. I was able to obtain a much clearer image by raising the brightness. Photoshop's a bitch.
Huh? What's that right there? An injury? No, wait, I think it's a burn scar. Oh, yep. Yep. Got it. Got it. Ladies and gentlemen,
My fellow Americans.
we got her. Wait a second. Your evidence. I'm so sorry I already used her for the thumbnail. You don't have a burn scar like that on your chest. Your Honor! Titties! What's going on here? If the person in this photo isn't Queen Gowron, then who is it? Fucking... We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues. Queen Amara, the person in this photo isn't Queen Gowron. It's you posing as her, isn't it? You two look quite similar, but that's no surprise considering your sisters. Even the shape and position of your facial tattoos are almost exactly the same. And you're both capable of channeling spirits. I disagree. Therefore, it would have been easy for you to impersonate Queen Gowron. You think you have an idea for a clickbait thumbnail? You and me both, Jux. You and me both. Unfortunately, we're not that desperate. Queen Amara, you have a burn scar on your chest, don't you? I don't think the evil one has any powers, Pumpkin straight up. I don't think so. Because that was how it was back... Because if she's having Amara fucking cover for her to channel spirits... Granted, in this case, it was probably so she could commit a murder. But if she's having her sister cover for her, I don't think she has any. I really don't. Because that was how it was back in Kurah'in Village as well. Only the oldest siblings tended to have power. Pearl was an exception. You know what I mean, like the mainline family. Pearl was a special case. Normally, the younger siblings tend to just be kind of shit. Fucking Morgan. Please remove your round mandala so we can see what's behind it for ourselves. Apollo, did you just ask your kind of adopted mom to show you her titties? Oh. Morgan was older? Was Morgan older than Misty? Was Morgan older than Misty? I didn't think she was. Huh. Look! It's the exact same burn scars in the photo. Morgan was older. Oh, Morgan was older, but she didn't have any power. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Morgan was just shit. Okay, never mind. All right, well, still. My theory stands. Okay, that's right, yeah. That's right. That's why, yeah, Morgan sucks extra hard. Okay. Yeah, no. I still don't think she has anything, though. Apollo Justice, Boob Inspector. Your Honor, more titties.
I don't understand.
I knew it. So the person in this photo really is... Yes, it's Queen Amara.
This is absurd. Are you suggesting they switched places?
Amara's confession earlier was also false?
Mother, what is the meaning of this?
Don't you see this changes everything? We know for a fact this photo was taken at 2 p.m. The exact time the murder took place.
But that would mean Queen Amara couldn't have possibly committed this crime.
All y'all are failing that triple N. You keep talking about titties this much. Exactly. Now she now has an ironclad alibi. And now we're in jail. Good job, guys. Good job. So Minister Inga's killer couldn't have been Queen Amara.
I'm afraid I no longer follow defense. Was it not Queen Amara who channeled the minister and accused to stage the crime?
Yeah, that fact's not changed. We have evidence placing her at the scene of the crime. And Dirk could have only been there in the tomb if she were channeling him. Which means... Does using karma get you anything like bits? No, unfortunately. I think the only way to earn bits without paying real money is to watch ads. While Queen Amara did use spirit channeling to stage a crime, she didn't kill Minister Inga. His real killer is someone else.
Burp, burp. If Queen Amara is not the killer, then who is it?
Isn't it obvious? Why was this rite held in the first place if Queen Gowron wasn't going to perform it? Who was behind the two sisters switching places, and for what reason? The answers to these questions, along with the establishment of Queen Amara's alibi, obliterate a certain someone else's alibi. Ladies and gentlemen,
My fellow Americans.
we got him.
Why, is this some kind of twisted joke?
No, Your Majesty. I could never joke about something so grave. The only one who seemed to have a perfect alibi at the time of the murder was her evidence, Gowron Sigtar Kurah'in. Queen Amara, didn't your sister Queen Gowron ask you to pose as her and perform the rite of channeling? And didn't she also have you drive Dirk's spear from Miss Faye's body and then stage the crime to make it look like she was the minister's killer? At 2 p.m. while you were performing the rite of channeling as Queen Gowron, didn't she kill Minister Inga while disguised as Dirk? Well, your mercifulness? It's no use trying to hide it any longer. You need to tell us the truth, now!
Mother?
Justice Minister Inga's true killer is...
What the fuck?! Are you fucking shitting me?! And fucking excuse me?! What the fuck?! Jesus Christ. No fucking skull theme! I really did it! Your evidence! My life is yours! Yeah, that's not fucking suspicious at all! It's bad enough you even did that, you fucking moron, but the second after she says it to say that shit? Can we just fucking execute her immediately? Oh my fucking god. Nayuta basically just lost both his parents in one day. I'm fucking standing. Okay, well now that we know she's willing to just fucking let them do that shit, yeah, I understand why they were both playing along with her, Nayuta and her. They were probably threatening Nayuta with both, and now they're going to be threatening Nayuta with Reipa. Oh my fucking god. This is kind of an underreaction to what just fucking happened. Isn't he one of Gowron's royal guards? Yeah, this won't be suspicious. Yeah. That doesn't basically confirm that you're a fucking monster. Queen Amara! Also, I saw the song. It's gonna sound like shit right now. I wanted someone strong who could protect me.
Bailiff, arrest that guardsman!
I let my anger fester and infect me. Her solution is a lie. No one here deserves to die except for her and the monster she's created. Mother! Gowron couldn't have.
Could she? Me Apollo, me dumb. Someone call for an ambulance quickly now!
So here's your final bell. It's one more strike and their farewell. Cheek to cheek. And she's just fucking sitting there thinking about tra-la-las in her head. That song's from the Heathers musical. Very good song. Probably my favorite of the movie. Are we really gonna put this off a whole day? It could be worse. It could be a whole week. How long is the last part? How long is the last part? I was thinking in my head, how the hell is this still another entire part? We got her. With that, we instantly fucking got her. Jesus fucking Christ. She could still be alive. I mean, if they ended calling it ambulance, she might still be okay. Motherfucker. Can't believe a simp killed a good MILF. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, no, I'm kind of 4 to 5 hours, god damn it, yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna wait till tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I'll go a little bit longer tonight. Oh. Why is Kappa gold? I don't know. Good question. Still kind of early. It's still kind of early, you're right. I know. That's why I'm thinking I might go a little longer. She was talking with a gun in her back? No, like, as gruesome as that was, especially if she is actually fucking dead. Nico did it in about 2 hours. Mario, you have to understand. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, and I stop and break a lot to get sip and talk to chat and break into musical number and do stupid bullshit. Nico Nico edits. Nico edits his videos. Yeah, as much as that's fucking with me, I am glad that happened because that puts it in perspective right there. Because I was sitting here in my head, it's like, is it really just gonna be that they're threatening Reifa? It's like, what the fuck are they gonna do to her? This bitch is stone cold. She's willing to do that to her sister. She's willing to do that to her fucking niece. She will have her fucking guards shoot them instantly. No fucking regrets. So I immediately completely understand why they were playing along with her. Good fucking god. Jesus. Dirk Animar, she might not be gone. I'm hoping she's not gone too. Galron says, Nina, I take no damage. She's horrifying, she is. That means that it's just been a fucking standing order. That means her entire fucking royal guard is fucking in on this bullshit and just knows that if this shit starts up, you just shoot her. You just shoot whoever she says. That's fucking horrifying. Spice, I am honestly surprised she didn't just shoot fucking Apollo and Phoenix and be done with it. It would probably, that's probably the only reason this, and it might spark an international incident. Fucking God. Rayfa had a gun pointed at her back pretty much her whole life, essentially. That's what that would mean, yeah. New rule, guns are allowed. So they could shoot the Cloud Daughter? Yeah, that's totally what it is, Pumpkin yeah. Now that shit's happened, that's totally why they're playing along. Because they've got no reason to still be going along with her. That's why. Because she is perfectly willing to just fucking have her royal guard brutally shoot her own goddamn family in cold blood in front of hundreds of people. Ugh. And then go, neater, neater, neater. I'm allowed to do that because I'm the queen. Jesus. Oh my God. Good night, then? Unfortunately, I think so, yeah. Motherfucker. That's what happens when you miss the truth bullet. Yeah. And then he's like, I do it for you. I was gonna say, she's a fucking moron. If this is some kind of standing order, then she needed some kind of fine print that said, hey, by the way, if you do have to do this, maybe don't fucking say it's for me afterwards. Maybe just act crazy and say, oh, my gun went off, I'm done, boo boo. And immediately you shoot yourself too, because they'd probably be fucking willing to. Nayuta, Rayfa, and possibly the judge could be shot. Yeah. Outstanding. We'll be back. Oh, we're finishing this tomorrow. No fucking question. We're not waiting a week to finish this game. Are you shitting me? Absolutely not. That does cheer me up. That's very good. Good God. Yeah, this is gonna kill me. Like, even just waiting a day to finish this is gonna kill me, but, like, with potentially how long it could end up taking, yeah. And with potentially how long this final part could take, and what a fucking emotional roller coaster tonight's been. I'm still fucking crying. I'm still fucking stuffed up and gross. She's the type that would shoot my brand new PS5 in front of me and my DMC5 Special Edition. She would. She would. That's okay, because I'm gonna have the last laugh. We're gonna be back here tomorrow. We're gonna drag this bitch through the gutter, and then I'll finally get to eat her kneecaps. Delicious. Galron 2 Edelgard. She's got some strong Edelgard vibes, I'll tell you. Someone asked where she ranks. I don't know. It's gonna depend on what her fucking motive was. But she's despicable. Is this my favorite case? Probably not my new favorite case. One, I gotta see how it ends. And two, I've gotta think long and hard about all the old ones. Like I said, once again, I don't know if I'll do it after this. I don't know if I'll do it after this case or after the DLC case. I guess I'll let people decide for me. But once we are done, one way or the other, I'm gonna be doing tier list. One for characters and one for trials. And maybe if that helps me contextualize things enough, maybe favorite games. But remember when Gayru was here, we had fun. Remember case 4? Remember when we had fun? I miss fun. Why do a tier list before the last one? Because I don't know how much the DLC one counts. I don't know how relevant it's going to be. Because the whale one, while the whale one was Kino, it was technically filler. Oh, God. Explains why Nayuta is so damn passive-aggressive all the time. Yeah. No. Simon would have cut a bitch. Simon would have murdered her. Simon would have just cut out the middleman and fucking stabbed her. How could Inga's name be any longer more pompous than it already is? I kind of wish our crack theory had been true. Jangly, Jove, Justice, Jingle Jangle, Jonah, Jameson, Joestar, whatever the fuck we came up with. Yeah, it's just Red now. Like I said, holy shit. Like, that threw me for a fucking loop. I'm glad they did that, though. Like I said, it puts things in perspective. It preemptively shuts my ass up from saying, really? You're playing along with this asshole just because they're threatening Rayfa? No. They're playing along because they know they are not empty threats. Also, yeah, fuck Inga. not even good dad. I don't care. No, Dirk was a better dad, and he killed him in cold blood. He killed him brutally. I hated that they showed that scene. That broke me. Ugh. Lots of this shit broke me. You sadly the bottom tier prosecutor. I'm sorry to say, like, yeah, like, I am glad that happened, and that helps contextualize why he's working for them, but yeah, he's still unfortunately just boring. Hopefully he'll have a cool moment. I still, like, I can't make him the thumbnail. I was so hoping he'd be the thumbnail by the time it's over, but no, it's gonna have to be fucking Dana, or the Queens, or the Disney Queen. Yudi's not gonna get to be a thumbnail. Boob, nah, she was the thumbnail last time. We're not that desperate for clicks. We probably should be, but we're not. God damn it. Ugh. Yeah, alright. I guess I'll stop rambling. It's early. I'm sorry to stop so early, but yeah, this was a fucking roller coaster. Also makes Enmi's actions make more sense because they were that scared. Yeah. Lucky Leb didn't spoil too badly. Yeah, nah. Like I said, like I knew I had a feeling about Dirk, but that he was already waving flags. Dirk and Snake from 999s taking a fuck ton of bullets. They are some two Chad-like characters. Extremely. AU where the guy once says fuck it all, kills all the members of the gang. Nope! That's a bad AU, Monado. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna contemplate that. Yeah. Alrighty, I hate to end things this early, but yeah, that was a fucking emotional roller coaster, and I probably just need to chill out. Otherwise, I definitely won't be able to sleep tonight. I'm already having trouble sleeping. But we will absolutely be back to wrap this up tomorrow. Come hell or high water. Normally, my acting policy is if Ivy and Ian want to hang out, screw it. Ace Attorney will always be here. Not tomorrow. If Ivy and Ian want to come over, I will have to tell them, you can, but it's just gonna be watching me play Ace Attorney. I gotta deal with this. I gotta. No, we ain't gonna take this one lying down. What time? Probably about 7 or 8 o'clock. Abyss could be any time between then. I'll try and start at 7 since I know it's Sunday and people have to go back to school and everything. So I'll try and start as early as I possibly can. AU or Simon immediately kills Gowron. There you go, Jux. There's a good AU. Give me that one. Well, alrighty. Oh, 1 second. I had to do something. That's right. This is a super awkward layout now. If we ever actually have more than one or two people who are go-kart or higher tier, it will be less awkward. Right now, it's just gonna look weird and sound weird. But thank you everyone for coming out. Oh God. Special thanks to I Need Professional Help and all of our go-kart patrons. If you want to help support me not being prepared to say these end credit thingies, there we go. I fixed it. Check out the links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty night.